Oh my god.
Hey everyone, skull902 here, along with my good pal, my pally wally, my co-writer, the guy who's probably gonna end up murdering me someday, I don't know, RabidSonicFan.
Yeah.
Yesterday, if you watched my appearance on the Sonic Song 182 stream, it happened during the stream, I hit 2,000 motherfucking subscribers. Isn't that nuts?
Yeah, it's pretty nutty.
It it took 10 years. It took like damn near a decade to get up to the first 1,000. Uh and then only 2 years for 2K. So
Meanwhile, I lost 1,000 subscribers for getting rid of my Crash videos.
hey, that means I'm just getting closer and closer to you.
I'm surprised that it's stayed pretty stable since then. I'm surprised I haven't lost a lot more, but you know.
Like I presume that a fair chunk of everyone's subscribers is just like people who don't care either way. And
Yeah.
and then like the rest of them are your loyalists who like your skits and comic dubs and all that.
Yeah.
Also a hello to Weege, Katie, and Carlos in the chat. Uh, in order to celebrate the milestone of 2,000 subscribers, I've decided to go ahead here and oh, hello Vertera, uh, and do reruns because I'm unoriginal. Uh, so Rabbit and I are gonna uh, take a little bit of a walk down memory lane here, watch some videos, and reflect on the passing of this here milestone.
I don't have anything to contribute to that.
God damn it, Rabbit.
I mean, you just asked me if I would be on a stream, and I was like, yeah, sure. I've got nothing better to do.
Fair enough. Come to think of it, actually, you don't have anything to do with this first video that I'm showing either, because Eggman didn't have any lines.
Yeah.
Ah well, that just means that we can save some of the best stuff for last.
Of course, of course.
Oh yeah, babe, blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, boy. That's what I meant to
I
say.
got you, babe.
All right, but the first video here on the schedule is going to be Sonic 3 and Knuckles: A Machinima Parody. Just a lot of videos have been posted between 1 and 2,000, and I'm going to be showcasing those ones, or at least some favorites among those ones. Gotta take forever to show all of them here today. So first up is again Sonic 3 and Knuckles: A Machinima Parody. Enjoy, everybody.
This is the story of a hedgehog, his faithful companion, an unbelievably gullible echidna, the Master Emerald, and the douchebag who wants to steal it. With Angel Island crash-landed into the ocean, control over the Chaos powers is on the line. Only one can stop him. An array of deadly obstacles awaits him. Will he be able to restore the island back to its natural state? Or will the forces of evil finally triumph, using the Master Emerald's energy and the Death Egg to take over the planet? Only time will tell.
Well, that sucked. Wonder where Tails went.
How is this even possible? This is the worst case of retro-era knockback ever! No matter. Sonic, I'm coming!
Hey, buddy. It looks like you lost your rocket shell thing. Oh, there it is. Want me to get it for you? Stupid Robotnik. Doesn't he know these spike traps never work? And now for a little something I like to call balloon hopping. Dang it. Someone get me off this crazy thing! Man, these transport tube things sure are fun. Whee! Wish Tails was here to do this.
Don't worry, Sonic. It won't be long now.
Huh. Wonder what this does. Whoa, 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 whoa! Wow, done with this one already? How convenient. Oh. Yeah, that's no good. Ugh. Doing this in the desert heat sucks. Lava waterfalls. Very creative. Or would that be lava falls? Whatever. I'm kinda surprised I haven't been seared just by being this close to them, or died from smoke inhalation. I'm either very lucky or my world is just plain weird. Wow, this Knuckles guy sure sucks at fighting. Is he just gonna keep repeating these same attacks? Jesus Christ, I could do this in my sleep! Come on, Knuckles, do something different! Ah well. It does get kinda fun after a while. Oh my god, these bouncing clouds are so fun!
Sonic, finish the level!
No! What's this? Whoa! I think I'm gonna be sick. Well, the Master Emerald is safe and Angel Island has been restored to its proper state. This was a great adventure. Wish Tails had been here with me.
Sonic, I'm back. What happened to you?
New super form that'll only be in this game. You okay?
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna go pass out now.
Tails?
Now it's my turn to star in a series of machinima skits.
And that was Sonic 3 and Knuckles, a machinima parody.
Oh shit! Now I burped.
One of my favorite bits in that video is in Sky Sanctuary. I love the way that ends.
My favorite part was the ending, and I'm not saying that just to be an asshole.
That Knuckles getting cut off.
Yeah.
Poor Knuckles. He wouldn't get a chance. Oh, go on.
The way this was done kind of reminded me of a Sonic 3 machinima from like fucking 2005, 2006. It'd probably be easier to find Jimmy Hoffa at this point than find that particular machinima, but
The Sonic Tales?
something like that, yeah.
Oh, that's up on YouTube. That was one of the inspirations for this.
Yeah, like the way you moved like Sonic's head up and down to like simulate talking reminded me of that.
It's a pretty good way of doing machinima for 2D games.
Yeah.
Oh, hey Leanne, and also hello Xylo T-Mom. I was about to say before, Knuckles will get another chance, and that will be in the SA1 Machinima skit compilation. Yes, I will be showing that, but that's a little later on. A little later on. Of course, skits aren't the only thing that I produce on this channel. I do a couple of thought pieces as well. And so around the same time, just a couple weeks afterward, I posted a little video speculation about Blaze the Cat. I legit just picked this one at complete random. But,
oh yeah.
But yeah, let's go for this next one here. Blaze the Cat headcanon from the future or an alternate dimension. Enjoy, everybody. Hey everyone, skull902 here. Remember when I said this?
Blaze is a princess and guardian of the Soul Emeralds in an alternate dimension. In the handheld games, and possibly maybe from the future in the main series. Once again, Generations isn't helping things.
Well, I've been thinking about it, and I believe I might have an answer. So let's do some speculating and try to answer a question asked many a time. Where exactly does Blaze the Cat come from? It's important to note that we actually do have an official answer from Takashi Iizuka, the head of Sonic Team. He once said that Blaze is simply from the Soul Dimension and that all the characters involved in 06 have amnesia regarding the event, due to how it ended. So why am I even making this video if the question has already been answered? Well, hold your fucking horses, I'll tell you why. Even though we have this answer from Iizuka, I do think we need more info, for two reasons. The first is that while it does seem like a fine enough explanation for where Blaze ended up after sealing Iblis into herself, he doesn't definitively say where she started out at any point in history, so we're still left wondering, did she get there from her origins in the future, or did that timeline just never exist in the first place? The second reason is, it seems to me as if Iizuka isn't terribly familiar with the continuity of the Sonic games, which is astonishingly weird considering he's been working on the series since the development of 3 and Knuckles. An example of this is his interviews regarding Classic Sonic, where it appears as though he believes that those games all take place in a separate universe even though Generations made it pretty clear that the classic characters were from the same timeline. So I don't know if I can really take his word on this one. As an aside, in terms of the comics, Ian Flynn said that he believes nothing related to 06 ever happened, at least where Blaze and Silver being friends is concerned. Sega doesn't want anyone knowing this, but that's secretly why he still hasn't been hired to write for the games. Hashtag, Sega ships Sylvain seriously, suckus. Now on to what I think could be the answer. The games I'm going to be basing my opinions on are 06 and Generations mostly, and then Rush kinda. You'll see what I mean. So, as previously stated, during the events of 06, Blaze sealed Iblis into herself and was sent somewhere else from it after Silver was unable to do the job himself. Then, at the game's end, its events are completely wiped from history after Elise blows out the original flames of disaster. We'll get back to 06 later, but how does Generations play into all this? Well, her character biography in the game states that she's from the Soul Dimension, and when looking at the opening cutscene, we can see that Blaze starts the game out at Sonic's birthday, but Silver doesn't. And furthermore, when confronting him before his rival battle, his text box shows that he remembers Sonic by name. This is very important, and I think it's the key to the answer. Using these clues, I think it makes sense to say that Blaze was originally from the future but must have been transported to the Soul Dimension. Her amnesia comes from Iblis being separated from her body due to the events of 06 being erased. She simply can't remember where she comes from, aside from vague details like being teased about her powers during childhood, and therefore must believe that the Soul Dimension is her home. Doesn't really explain her status as a princess, though. Maybe she did something heroic and the people gave her some kind of honors as a reward for her actions, I don't know. Since the handheld games are their own separate continuity, I'm going to imagine something similar to Rush happened in the main series timeline, and that's how Blaze knows Sonic. Meanwhile, this also provides an explanation for Silver's existence in the main series. The post-apocalyptic future he comes from being cleansed from history also undid his birth. With this in mind, crossing into the Soul Dimension would be the only explanation for Blaze's continued survival. But, as the Time Eater is a space-time manipulating god, I imagine Eggman somehow discovered this abandoned timeline while formulating his plan and brought it back into existence as yet another alternate dimension, restoring Silver to the living in the process and making him the only character involved to remember the events of 06. At least up until Blaze went away, or maybe slightly before then. It'd have to be after he and Sonic made amends, again considering his pre-fight dialogue. So those were my thoughts on the subject of Blaze's origin. Do you agree, or do you think I'm unbelievably dumb for even thinking up such a crackpot theory? Let me know in the comments. I've been skull902, thank you for watching, and have yourselves a wonderful day. Wait a second. In Generations, she recognizes Crisis City if you talk to her in the white space immediately after her challenge act. Crap. So there we are. Some Blaze headcanon and then realizing that like the entire thing just didn't work.
Well, you see, my answer is who the fuck cares?
Thank you, Ace, for the congrats there. And Leanne, you're never gonna know if it's like a personal question if you don't ask it. So just shoot. Oh hey, I know you too, Josh. You were my 1,000th subscriber.
A Josh appears.
1,000 people have subscribed since you. In fact, just a little over 1,000. It was stated by KN that it's Skull's final performance is Big the Cat, so I wanted to know why. Okay, so the nitty gritty of it is between me and those who run the channel. But like, if you want a short and sweet answer, it's things were changing. I felt a little out of place considering those changes, and I felt it was about the right time to move on.
Not naming names.
So anyway.
Yeah.
We can't show videos from the summer of 18 without mentioning Amiya's best anime. And that's all that's going to be said about that during this stream because I've played it on stream quite a few times.
Let's show that video again. Well, if you insist.
Yeah. Gonna save Amiya's best anime for
if there's absolutely nothing else you can show.
For another occasion. Amiya's best rerun. It's been rerun like quite a few times. Don't worry, it will be shown on stream again at some point. Just not today. Even though it is a very important video to the climb to 2K. Not tonight. Not tonight. So looking at my videos just in front of me here, do I go out of chronological order? Fuck it, why not?
Do whatever you want.
Fuck it, why not? Near the end of 2018, here's another my thoughts video. I decided to celebrate the Christmas season by giving a little review to one of my favorite animated movies of all time, that being Ice Age. So let's have a look at why I love the film so gosh darn much.
Hey everyone, skull902 here, and today I'm going to talk about one of my favorite films of all time, Ice Age. Released in 2002, this movie chronicles the adventure of three unlikely partners to brave the cold and return a human baby to his family. Sometime during the summer of 2003, my mom came home with a VHS tape she purchased, and later on that night, we of course watched it. To me, it was a hit, and still very much is. I used to watch that tape all the time, I loved it so much. Nowadays, I usually reserve it for my yearly Christmas schedule. I know it's not a Christmas film per se, but come on, all that snow makes it fitting enough for me. Anyway, if you feel so inclined, sit back and relax as I tell you why I love Ice Age. There are going to be spoilers in this video, so if you haven't watched the film, this is your chance to stop the video. With that said, let's begin. Firstly, I'd like to talk about the short Gone Nutty. It was included in the opening of the VHS tape, so I've got to touch on it briefly. I think the short is a great way for any first-time watcher to get a glimpse at some of the more zany moments of the film proper. It's fun, it's got some neat animation. I've always liked the shot where the acorn starts sinking in and Scrat's dilemma begins. It had a nice little joke near the end. It's a perfect showcase of Scrat's plight throughout the series. And with that out of the way, let's get into Ice Age. I believe writing to be the most important part of the process, so I'll save that part for last as always. Not to mention I'll have a lot more to talk about in that department. But first, I want to make a quick mention of the visuals, sound, and the actors' performances. This was Blue Sky's first feature film, and I think they made a good impression with the visuals, especially in environments like the snow, or when our heroes are taking the shortcut, as well as the cave scene. Things like the animal's fur or the human's hair don't look quite as good, but it fits enough with the art style. The film's score was done by David Newman, and all the tracks sound very nice, doing a good job keeping up with the film's tone, whether it be the fun, wacky bits or the more serious stuff. Nothing sounds out of place, and a lot of the music will still come to mind every now and then. Something else I like about the music is that there are a couple of variations on the film's main theme, which I think is a nice touch. Overall, the film treats my ears very well with its sound. Continuing on that note, we have the voice acting. Our main trio are voiced by Ray Romano, who plays Manny, John Leguizamo, who plays Sid, and Dennis Leary, who plays Diego. All three do an excellent job with their performances. The characters all sound exactly the way they need to, and I don't recall a line reading that sounded bad. That applies to the other characters as well. Whoever was in charge of casting picked a good group to work with. They all fit in with the feel of this movie, if that makes any sense. Not to mention Tara Strong was in this movie. She voiced the baby and this thing. Best actor ever, give her a round of applause. With the more aesthetic stuff out of the way, I now want to get into the writing because believe me, it's some great stuff. I'm splitting my thoughts on this into two parts. First I'll talk about the plot, and then the characters. What I see in Ice Age is a film about companionship and loyalty. The three main characters all come from different walks of life and have to learn to deal with what makes them different to reach their end goal, returning the baby, named Roshan, home. The experience eventually turns all three into good friends after a harrowing adventure. Along the way, not only do they deal with each other, but also some dangerous situations. One thing I like about this film is that the writers were able to go from fun and zany to dramatic in a short amount of time without making it look jarring. A good example of this would be when the herd are chasing after Roshan in the icy shortcut, immediately followed by the cave scene. It felt like a good transition. This is also the case in the final confrontation between the herd and Soto's pack. They go from a nice little bit with Sid snowboarding and fooling the Sabres with a fake baby, then Manny blindsiding them with a huge surprise, to the moment where Soto and Diego slowly creep up on Manny before Diego tells Soto to leave the mammoth alone. Soto taking Diego out and then meeting his doom after a well-timed strike by Manny, and Diego being redeemed for originally plotting to kill Roshan with his pack. Even the reunion has a bit of tension as Roshan's father draws his spear on Manny before he's able to see his son and calls off the other humans before they can ambush Manny and Sid. And then we get the reunion between father and son, the trio all say goodbye, and Diego is revealed to be alright after the fight from earlier. Some might feel differently when it comes to Scrat's bits in the movie, but personally I don't question it at all, and I think it shows the talent the writers had while making this film. It's an excellent story with incredible characters. Speaking of which, how about we talk about them now? First, I'll talk a bit about Soto's pack aside from their leader. Zeke's amusingly insane, Oscar's kind of a douche, and Lenny's, well, fat. We don't see or hear much from them, but they serve their roles well. We've also got the extra characters like the rhinos or dodos that, even with their lack of importance to the story, are still entertaining and in some cases can even deliver some of the more quotable lines in the film. Soto, as the antagonist, also serves his role well. He's ruthless, intimidating, cold, and has a sensical motivation. Humans killed half of his pack after all, but he definitely took his revenge plot way too far. As far as Roshan goes, well, he's a baby. It doesn't take too much for a baby to be well written. But he's still voiced by Tara Strong, so he's obviously the best character in the film. Give her another round of applause. Now on to the main trio. Sid's kind of a lovable loser. He's cowardly and talkative to the point of annoyance, but he makes up for it with his humor and commitment to his friends. Manny is strong and tough-willed. He doesn't screw around and doesn't take anyone's crap. But through his tough exterior, we do see a softer side, which I'll talk about a little later. Diego is full of skill and determination. He's agile, and I think he's the most intelligent of the three, with his being able to trick Manny and Sid, as well as his penchant for tracking. Something I didn't notice as a kid and think is a really nice thing about their dynamic is that at the start of their journey, they're all doing it for different reasons, and through character development, slowly start to do it all for the same reason. Sid is through and through doing it out of compassion. He is literally a mammal that cares. His family did abandon him at the start of the movie, so he doesn't want to see the same thing happen to Roshan. He doesn't need to be convinced to help bring the baby home, and while he is a goofball and uses Roshan to try flirting with a couple of female sloths, you can tell his main thing is looking out for the baby and making sure he goes back to the humans safely. Honestly, I think it makes him the glue that keeps the herd together. Diego starts the adventure doing it out of deceit. The only reason he cares about the baby at first is to bring him back to the Sabres and prove himself worthy to his pack as a hunter. He's the last of the three to turn toward compassion, which I think starts after seeing Manny interact with Roshan during the cave scene, is strengthened when Manny saves him from falling into the river of lava, and is solidified during the campfire scene, which leads him to admit that he set the other two up and apologize for it. Manny is the most complex of the three by far. His character arc is filled with so many subtleties. It's honestly amazing the things I didn't notice when I was younger. It all starts in this moment of shock when he sees this human woman clinging on to life and her child, instinctively stops Roshan from falling back into the river, and then turning away when he comes back from the shock. When he's convinced by Sid to bring him back to his home, he's doing it out of guilt, and that'll become evident later. No matter what he feels about other creatures, it just plain isn't right to leave this infant for dead out in the middle of nowhere. Manny's motivation starts to change when he takes the baby back from Sid after the sloth's aforementioned attempt at courting, and then the cave scene solidifies it. He looks at the painting of two mammoths and their child and imagines a scenario where a group of humans kill the child and its mother. It's implied that this happened to Manny shortly before the beginning of the movie. Now it makes far more sense that he was walking towards certain death at the beginning and immediately turned away from Sid when he asked whether Manny had a family. When I was a kid, I always kind of thought that he was shocked by the thought of humans doing that to a mammoth family, but now that I'm older, I'm seeing something else entirely. He bonds with Roshan after he notices the baby also looking at the painting, and there's when you can tell he's in it not to get Sid or Diego off his back, but for Roshan's safety. It can be seen that he cares about the others as well when he saves Diego from falling, explaining that that's what you do in a herd. You look out for each other. It needs to be said again, the way the writers did all this was amazing, and I can't admire it enough. It makes the herd's friendship believable. On the surface, it's simple enough for kids to understand, and then when you get older you notice all the intricacies. Very well done indeed. In conclusion, I think Ice Age is a great movie with a perfect balance of comedy and drama, and would recommend it to anyone who hasn't seen it. The film is absolutely beautiful with no shortage of great moments, and introduced me to a couple of things too. I believe this was the first time I had ever heard Jack Black, and this movie was my introduction to the song Send Me On My Way by Rusted Root, with its fantastic usage for the montage scene. I absolutely love that song and forever will associate it with this movie. The characters are superb, the story is excellently handled, the soundtrack and visuals hold up, and that's why it's one of my favorite films. I could go on, but I think I've talked this movie up to you all enough. I hope you enjoyed my look at the film. I've been skull902, thank you for watching, and have yourselves a wonderful day.
So yeah, there's our Ice Age review there.
Top 100 films of all time and why they're all Ice Age.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I fucking love the movie. I think it's great, but it's not like that good. Oh man, what was it? Josh said. So, what do you think of the series Oversaturation? Well, I haven't seen 4 or 5, That would actually make for some interesting Christmas content this year if I reviewed the rest of the movies.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh, thanks, Miracle, for the congrats there. I was gonna
I
make
remember by the time the 5th one had like trailers coming out, I'm like, they're still fucking making these.
Yeah, that was basically my reaction. I was like, what the fuck?
The kids who grew up with the first one are our age.
God
They're
damn
adults.
it. Interesting to think that if we're not counting spin-offs, just like, straight up direct sequels, Ice Age has more movies in its series than Shrek does.
Yeah. Because Shrek has so far right now at least has 4 movies and a spin-off.
Yeah. Crazy. Pandemic Panic. Oh boy.
Ooh boy. Ooh boy.
All right. But oh, hey Blue. Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you for the well wishes. So for all the jokes and everything here, I think that there's something very serious about this stream that we need to address. I haven't shown a single fucking video with you in it yet.
Yeah. How dare you?
How
There have been 3
fucking
videos and none of them have me.
how fucking dare I? So let's fix that by having a video that has mostly Rabid in it.
Yeah.
Everyone, up next is going to be the first of the sprites kits that I'm showing off for this here celebration.
Celebrate good times. Come on.
Yeah, celeboo flurg. It's Ray and Mighty 1 behind the scene. Let's do this shit.
Well, howdy there, Mighty. Sure is nice again to be in a video game, ain't it?
Yeah, after they shoved us to a doomed comic book for years, and are only featuring us here as a half-assed apology for said comic dying off.
Well, at least you said yeah.
Oh, Sega thinks they're being so nice, but I'll show them. Ho, I'll show them. All those people that took job opportunities away from me. Sonic, Tails.
Even Knuckles?
Oh no, not him. We squashed our beef. But all these characters they decided to feature before me? Ooh, I'll show them I'm better, that I shouldn't have been overlooked as the face of this company, to the point where that spiky hedgehog freak will have to give his job up to me.
Hey guys, you ready for your scenes?
Oh yeah, we're just talking before we're called on set.
Gotcha. Good to have you guys back.
Douchebag.
Say, Mighty, if you hate Sonic so much, why didn't you tell him? Hey, Sonic!
Shut up, you idiot! I'm trying to give him a false sense of security.
Break that line.
It's strategy. I suppose I'll have to have you tag along so you don't squeal.
I don't mind helping you find steady work, Mighty. That's what friends are for.
Good. And with our powers combined, Sega will pay for ignoring us.
We won't have to hurt no one along the way, do we, Mighty?
I mean, you can look away from it, I don't care.
Ray and Mighty to the set, please.
Not a word of this to anyone. Got it?
On my great grandpapa's soul, you got my word, Mighty.
And so it begins.
I swear I will have that second video out at some point.
I'm sure.
Was meaning for it to come out this year, but stuff happened. The Sonic Adventure LP took a lot of time to make.
Does that mean Alex Man still hasn't been uploaded yet?
Oh no, that has.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Alex Man was pre 1K.
Oh, okay, yeah, right.
Gotcha. That didn't give me nearly enough time to think of what to play next.
Oh shit, dude.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I can have a look-see around. You know what? We we talked about it a bit before the stream. Why not? I'm gonna jump forward a bit in time. To about 10 months after Ray and Mighty was posted, uh, in order to show this next tier skit. A parody of certain channels on YouTube that really lack in the research department, I suppose. So let's get our brains charged up and learn some things. It's 10 facts about Sonic the Hedgehog you absolutely didn't know.
Welcome to Top Lists Gaming 10's editorial content banana for another one of our 10 facts you absolutely didn't know. I'm Insufferable Host, and today we're taking a look at the Sonic the Hedgehog series. We dug deep for these facts, and even if you're a hardcore fan of the franchise, you might just find yourself blown away. Let's take a look. Number 10. Sonic is blue. Some may not know this, but Sonic is indeed a blue hedgehog. Inspired by Sega's logo, Sonic has secretly been rocking the color since his debut back in 1991. Number 9. Sonic has super speed. That's right, one of Sonic's abilities is to run at breakneck speeds. When developing concepts for the character's debut game for the Sega Mega Genesis console, it was decided that the character should run fast, in contrast to Mario's more casual playing speed. This would change the course of Sonic's history forever, and ultimately end the hopes of the other candidate for Sega's mascot position, Slowy McTurtlestein. Number 8. Dr. Robotnik. Or is it Eggman? Not many players know that Dr. Robotnik's name was created for Western audiences. In Japan, he has always been called Eggman, which led to the term's adoption by the Western versions of the games starting in 1999. Number 7. Sonic is a hedgehog. Oh yes, contrary to popular belief, the franchise's title is not lying to you. Sonic is a hedgehog, and no matter how much Sega tries to hide it, the original design sheet will always serve as proof. The design was chosen because the spikes made him look cool. Number 6. He likes chili dogs. Chili dogs are canonically Sonic's favorite food. Number 5. Tails is his best friend. Though rarely touched upon, Sonic has a close relationship with Miles Tails Prower. Some material suggests that their friendship is even brotherly. So to the plethora of fans who thought that they hated each other, I'm sorry to burst your bubble. Number 4. Driving a car. Despite being able to run at the speed of light, there are a selection of extremely obscure games that depict Sonic driving a car, racing with other drivers. Does Sega just forget that he has super speed every once in a while? They should watch this video and learn. Number 3. Sonic has merchandise. Though increasingly hard to find, the Sonic series has indeed struck some deals with merchandise manufacturers before. This ranges from action figures to plush dolls to, get this, hats. Who would have thought? If you search high and low on the internet, perhaps you could have one of these precious gems. Number 2. Presence on television. Despite being watched only by a few people, Sonic has managed to gain a hold on the world of television with 5 cartoons, and even a cameo or guest spot here and there. Most notably and widely known, of course, was his landmark appearance on The Rosie O'Donnell Show. Number 1. Sonic has green eyes. After spending the first 7 years of his existence with classic cartoon-like black eyes, artist Yuji Uekawa reimagined him with green eyes, a look that debuted in Sonic Adventure. Literally nobody gave it mind until some diaper guy complained in 2010, and the redesign has been responsible for the internet's biggest flame war ever since. Wow, those were some obscure facts. How many of them left you surprised? We hope you've enjoyed this video. As always, you can catch more of our videos by doing everything short of giving us the clothes on your back, and don't forget to oblige to our Donatreon. I have been Insufferable Host from Top Lists Gaming 10's editorial content banana, and thank you for watching.
Apparently I'm a fucking moron. I didn't unmute my mic in the segment between the last video and this video.
Lol.
I really thought that I clicked the unmute button.
Well, shit.
Oh, Jesus. But yeah, definitely facts that that nobody knew. So obscure.
So we are going to talk about the fact that like at least 3 or 4 morons took this video seriously, right?
No, not at all. Especially not anyone who makes slideshows about kids' characters fucking each other.
Yeah, well, you know.
uh, so, any particular jokes in there that you
The diaper baby one actually got me.
I I don't know what it was like about the one particular bit, but I really fucking like the one where number 6 was just chili dogs are canonically Sonic's favorite food, and then it just fucking jumps to number 5. Love that one. Olivia Runting, hello. Hi there, Skull. How are you? I'm doing all right. I already missed and thank you so much for replying to my comment in the Fun Friday stream. Well, it's hard to not notice you when you're one of the donators. We did notice you a few times though. So yeah, just thank you so much for the kind words and all the lovely support. I take it you're one of my newest subscribers. That's why we're doing this stream today is to celebrate 2,000. Hat guy, Mr. Joshman said, "Did you know on a SpongeBob PS1 asset disc there resides some very unfortunate material?" Taylor Farms remembers.
Okay, fun story about that. All the assets for like SpongeBob SquarePants Super Sponge got out there on the internet. It's like a couple of discs.
Yeah.
And some of the files on there are SpongeBob pornography.
Really?
Yeah. But they also have a bunch of stuff like model sheets and storyboards from the show and whatnot.
So you got like some fun material they put in like a bonus options menu or whatever, and then porn.
Yeah, you know. And there are like some models for characters in the game, and their names would be like Old Bitch or something like that.
I'd like to imagine that's some disgruntled employees right there taking some
Yeah.
refuge in Audacity. All new SpongeBob edibles. Oof. Oof, Ace.
I remember seeing a thing about Donkey Kong edibles a while ago.
Oh boy. So, after that parody of audience insulting channels, I think it might be nice to show something that's complimentary to the audience. And I have a video just for that. Around the fall of last year, I did a bit of a showcase of some fan art that fans had drawn for me. So let's have a video look at thing. I'm not introducing this correctly at all. It's the video simply titled Fan Art. So with that said, let's get into it. Just kidding. No shitpost this time. Hey everyone, skull902 here, and since Inktober is here once more, I wanted to make a video about something I really appreciate, fan art. I'm very supportive of my artist buddies and anyone who takes time out of their day to whip up something for me for free, so today I'm going to be showcasing what I've received so far. Starting off with the first fan art I ever received by Plushy Child. This was sent in during the Big Time Super Stream from May of last year, and is the first depiction of the Skull character I use every now and then. Look at him all proper with his cup of ambiguous liquid.
Soon after that, I got a couple of pieces from a fan named Leanne. The first one shows me in some kind of mask bearing my logo and contains references to Dr. Pepper, pizza, and the WrestleMania stream I did. Then the second one depicts me as a pizza. Or is it a sentient pizza that just really likes me? I'm not sure. From Stitch, we have this drawing of the Mooncat since I like them so much, and also a photo of my biggest fan Spectre watching Amy as Best Anime. Then we have Katie Love to Sing VA with this here portrait of His Royal Highness, the Frog Prince, wearing a top hat. Best Anime voice actor LyricalMiracle9608 has done a couple of drawings for me, such as this winter-themed Big and the Frog Prince, Sailor Venus summoning a Feraligator that was done on stream, and this one which was done after I teased the Top List Gaming 10's editorial content banana logo on Twitter. Ouija Prower did a mock-up of a big hoodie and froggy-themed fanny pack after I drew a big-themed hoodie from a dream I had last May. Back to Plushy Child with a few more drawings. In August last year, I was sent this one as a commemoration of my anniversary videos I was doing at the time, and then I was sent 3 more in October. Symph and one of her kitties were put into cartoon form. Then we have this group shot of the guys and I. Rabid's looked surprisingly accurate, like this could easily be a cartoon version of him without his beard. Rabid then made an edit with said beard. Josh liked his depiction so much he went to ink and color it in Photoshop. Then finally, we have this drawing based on last year's Inktober video, featuring a very accurate recreation of welcoming Spill, and this pose for my character. Again, Josh liked it so much that he took to Photoshop to isolate it, and a friend of his cleaned up the outlines to make the picture I use as a representation of myself. They even made a few variations. There's a couple Christmas sweater versions. Here's the one I used for my Ice Age video, as well as a Stormtrooper themed one. And then we've got him wearing a hooded version of the Detroit Red Wings home jersey, which is pretty awesome. I love this little skull dude, and I've got to give big props to all 3 involved for doing these up for me. And now for my most recent fan art. First we have Rouge as Sonic Girl Red by Ariana Draws, then Cream as Sonic Girl Pink by Ariana, then Blaze as Sonic Girl Silver by Ariana, based on a design by Mighty97, Amy as Sonic Girl Blue by Ariana, Sonic as Sonic Eye by Ariana, and a group shot of the Sonic Girls mentioned earlier by Ariana. Wait a second. I'm noticing a pattern here, and I think you might have as well. I was pretty impressed with the Sonic Girl fan art, and Ariana offered to do more if I ever needed it. I thanked her and asked if she was absolutely sure, and she said yep, so Ariana Draws, welcome into the skull902 fold as the official artist of the channel. So every once in a while, you guys may see something drawn by her in my videos or on the thumbnail or something. And while we're on the subject of art, I have an announcement to make. Children of Monkey Dude, lend me your ears as I say that on Friday, December 6th, we will see yet another double stream special event. Part 1 will take place on the Sonic Song 182 Fun Friday stream, and Part 2 will be an art stream on my own channel. Yes, that's right, I'm actually going to attempt to draw, live, plus the premiere of a sprite skit of some kind maybe. It will feature myself and KN of course, and will be joined by another special guest making her debut on my channel, who is sensational, neon colored, as well as Third Thing. Oh yeah, it's Courtney time, motherfucker! Subject to change, schedules are a bitch, but I'm gonna do my best to make it work out. And that's the video, so goodbye.
And that's the video, so goodbye indeed. Yeah, it does kind of end on old news. I was thinking about just stopping the video and be like, okay, that's advertisement for an old stream. Saturn was asking me, Skull, how would you feel if Sega made actual life-size replicas of Big's 2 fishing rods from SA1? That'd be neat. I wouldn't be opposed to that. It's been forever since I actually ever like went fishing, but you know.
They just put out like a new Bass Pro Fishing, and they just make big fishing rod accessories for it.
Mm-hmm.
We might actually write Sonic Girls someday.
Well, like, I did announce the miniseries, and it is written. I just haven't done any of the scripts yet, and like, I'm trying to see about a new interesting way to try and do the visuals for that one.
Yeah.
You know, just being nice and vague about that. Yeah, I still have your Sonic Girl Blue, Amy. Blah. Why did I call you Amy? Katie. Your names end on E, so obviously I got confused. Replicas could also come with all of Bob's lures, and did you mean Biggs? Yeah, you did. Biggs lures in SA1. I mean that'd be interesting. Yeah, Ace, you're kind of new to the channel, so trust me, making dumbass mistakes like that is unfortunately extremely common around here.
We don't talk good around these parts.
I can't words. I cannot.
How do I funk?
Quell. But I guess the ending of the last video can lead into something. More out of season Christmas content.
Yay!
Because during that stream that I did with KN and Courtney, I did in fact premiere a new Sprites kit. It's called A Christmas Reunion, a collaborative effort on the writing side between me and Symph. And it was KN's first appearance in a Sprite video in over 7 years. I got Courtney in on it as well. It's a special one. It's a special one to me, so
I'm in it for a little bit, I think. I don't know.
You're in the beginning, yeah.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at that one now, the Christmas special from last year.
At the end of yet another long, arduous quest, Sonic and his friends confronted Dr. Eggman, who still had some tricks up his sleeve.
You'll never be able to stop me, Sonic. Not when I've got my newest creation.
Is that?
Yes, Mecha Sonic with Metal Sonic's head is truly invincible.
The world is mine.
Yeah, nice work there, genius.
Now hold on. Before you attack me, I've got another.
Is it Metal Sonic with Mecha Sonic's head?
No.
Aw, man.
Whatever you've got, we'll take it on.
Well, alright then. Oh, your ocean boss from Sonic Mania? I summon thee!
Now, see, that's far more intimidating.
The Oil Ocean Boss?
That's despicable, Eggman.
Indeed. Now cower in fear, you little pests!
What are we gonna do, Sonic?
I got this, guys. Chaos Control!
Sonic?
What? Where did they go?
I don't know. Well, looks like Sonic saved the day again. You guys want to get a pizza or something?
Oh yeah, I'm starving.
I hope he's alright.
It had been a while since the group had heard from Sonic, unaware of whether or not he was okay. Nevertheless, everyone gathered at Press Garden Zone for their annual Christmas party.
Hey guys, I just drank 15 jugs of eggnog! Woohoo, baby!
Come on, Shadow. Get into the Christmas spirit. It's fun.
Christmas is for the weak.
So Big, who have you got for Secret Santa?
Tails, who you got?
That information costs $5.
Hey, Amy. I brought you a cookie. Are you okay?
It's been so long since that fight, and none of us have seen Sonic since.
Oh. I thought you were just trying to avoid Knuckles making a fool out of himself.
No, it's not that. I'm just concerned. Sonic normally would have shown up by now. I've been so worried, Tails.
I know, Amy. If I said I wasn't worried at all, I'd be lying. But I know Sonic. He's gonna be fine.
Yeah, knowing him, probably. But I just can't help my concern, though. I'm sorry, I'm gonna give myself a moment alone, if that's okay.
Okay, we'll be right here.
The pink girl stepped outside to give herself a moment, still concerned over the condition of her friend.
Wherever you are, Sonic, I hope you're alright.
You say that like I was gonna skip out on Christmas with you guys.
Sonic!
Hey, Amy.
You have no idea how much I worried about you. Also, your timing is impeccable.
Well, you know me. It's my thing after all.
It sure is.
Knuckles drink all the eggnog again?
Yeah, he did.
Every year with that guy.
Well, that being said, it is really nice to see you again, Sonic.
Nice to see you too. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Sonic.
You know, Amy, I had a feeling I'd see you first when I got back here.
Is that a bad thing?
Not at all.
Reunited at last, Sonic and Amy went back inside to celebrate the holiday with their friends. They had a wonderful time with the group now whole again. And so concludes our tale. From us to you, have a very Merry Christmas.
Oh, so what's the gift?
That information costs $5.
Also, Cream scored $10 that night.
So there we have it. A Christmas reunion.
Yeah.
And of course you got top billing, Miracle. You played like the most important character in it. Speaking of Miracle, Rabid, he's been saying a few times that he wants to come on for a couple minutes and have a chat with us. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. We just head on into Discord and find your name here to add you in.
I was looking back through our Discord log, and you started sending me shit about that Christmas episode back in July.
What, like July of last year? Okay, so nice of Discord to kick me out of the fucking call.
Yeah.
I'm the one who initiated it, so it kicked me out of the call.
That makes sense!
Was it July of last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when Simp and I started writing it.
I was like, I don't remember it being that early, but I'm also not surprised. Also, hello, Lyrical. How are you?
I am great, thank you. Bear with me a moment, actually. I need a drink. I didn't realize how dry my throat was. I'll be right back. Lil.
You'd think the person asking us to be on stream would have prepared for such an occasion.
Having to listen to these idiots for 2 seconds drives me to drink.
Oh my god.
Okay. Let's have a look back at the chat for a moment. Skull Ace wants to hear that line from KN. Are you gonna let me know where you can look for it? Okay. If you want to watch something that gives me great shame and embarrassment, and KN as well, it's Sonic and Mario Episode 2.
Old Sonic and Mario episodes. Oh god.
Have a look at the horrible, shameful script writing of a 15-year-old boy.
We have improved little since then.
Give yourself some credit, because your scripts from like half a year later were like, they actually still hold up.
Yeah.
That the Metal 3-parter was like actually pretty good.
Like, I know I sound like I'm being kind of arrogant, but like I think compared to like a lot of the other episodes from around that time, they hold up pretty well.
Easily the best ones of the first 2 seasons. So hey, Miracle, how have you been?
I've been good, thank you. I have not been active on Discord as much as I want to because I've been engrossed in games. Lol.
Yeah, well, COVID will do that to you.
I didn't know that Miracle was infected with COVID.
Yeah, exactly.
No, my secret. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, sorry that I'm talking really. It's like 3:45 in the morning.
Yes,
So
very, very late over there.
But I'm not tired, so it's fine. But I won't stay up too long. I'll stay till like 4 my time. I'll stay like 10-15 minutes. If that's okay, of course.
Yeah, that's fine. Ace says, I keep forgetting that you're a man with years of experience. Yeah, half of my life I've been making videos.
Holy shit, Skull.
It started when I was 13. I'm fucking 26 now. Where is the time gone?
Same here, yeah.
OG since 2007, dogs.
And then there's me, baby.
You're fairly close to me in age. You're only a couple months younger than my sister.
True. We are only like 2
Well, there are
years
people around like your circle who are like teenagers, yeah. I'm talking to Skull particularly.
Alright.
I mean, there are some people that I am friends with that are quite a bit younger. Like Weege, for example, he's 17.
Children.
Yeah, definitely one of the things I do bring up is like, Jesus Christ, I consciously remember things, and when at the same time you guys were like either not born or tiny little babies. I have friends who were born after the year 2000. That's fucking insane.
Excuse me, I'm gonna go kill myself now.
Oh no, Rabid. Saturn says, I started feeling old when Sonic fans started appearing that were born after Heroes and don't know the adventure games in Heroes. Like, man, that was my childhood. I started getting into Sonic a little late. About the same time I've been making videos, so about half of my life. I'd say that's more Rabid's department. He was a Sonic fan since kid times.
Yeah. Since I don't remember when.
The story I remember was it kind of started when Toon Disney was showing Adventures.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That would have been around 01.
Like 2000, 2001, somewhere around there, yeah.
I was pretty engrossed in Cartoon Network at the time.
But I don't remember if I was already like familiar with the Sonic character at that point or not. Probably was.
I mean, like even me, I wasn't a fan of Sonic by any means, but I knew that Sonic was a presence, you know.
Yeah. And then Sonic Adventure 2 came out for the GameCube, and I was like, hey, yeah, I recognize that.
He's the spike thing, Hog.
Yeah.
Mighty97 says, I have Heroes in SA2, but I was born the same year Shadow the Hedgehog and Rush came out, 2005. I have Rush 2, but my parents don't like the edgy vibes Shadow gives off.
Mighty, don't talk to me. You're depressing me.
Wait, hold on. If you were born that year, that means you're 15. You can handle games with guns in them. I think your parents are being a bit strict. I mean, they're your parents, so
play the damn game.
Ultimately, they have the final word, but I don't know, man. I'm mentally 7. Yeah, don't be hard on yourself like that. Adulthood does suck, Carolyn. Also, hi. Been playing GTA.
When you're a kid, you want to be an adult. When you're an adult, you want to be a kid. Life just sucks the whole way.
It's the fucking cycle.
Yeah.
Been playing GTA since I was 12, says Carolyn. I've been watching South Park since I was 7. So, yeah, the similar feels. Also a hello to Trip.
He's been here for a little while.
Yeah, he has been. I haven't said a vocal hello to him yet, though, so hello.
Okay, I made a joke. I was quite proud of it, and it was still muted. What the actual fuck?
Ah, darn.
When you were talking about age, I was like, I have a confession, guys. I'm secretly -5 years old.
-5 years old. Yeah, that sounds about right.
But then how are you even talking to us? Miracle fades into the ether.
Magic.
I've got a confession for everyone. I'm actually a fetus.
Well.
See, that just makes me laugh extra hard because I'm on the Discord call looking at your profile picture. Just the face that girl is making. Just imagining your voice saying that from her face. Just like, I'm actually a fetus.
Well, you see, I actually have a telekinetic ability, so that's how I'm able to speak with everyone.
My God.
Yeah.
What did you come back to, Olivia? I don't know. We lose control sometimes.
Too fun. In the chat, wow, Rabid's a fetus. Just casualty like this. Wow, Rabid's a fetus.
Yeah, Trip, you're a physical disease. Feel ashamed of yourself.
Ace says my IQ is slowly dropping. That's the skull902 fan experience.
That'll be what happens if you let me speak for too long.
So, how about another video, eh?
Yeah, let's do that.
That sounds epic. I'm gonna mute while you do that.
Alright, so, what shall I do for this next one? Oh, you know what? Mentioned Sonic and Mario, so, just a little later after that Christmas video, the special, the 10th anniversary special, came out to mark that milestone for the series. So next up on the docket here is going to be Sonic and Mario Ripple Effect. Let's do this.
I still don't understand. Time portals? What are you gonna do? You and I are gonna get you back home. As for everyone else, I may not see you again, at least not under these circumstances, so just in case, it's been fun. You in, Mario? This sounds absolutely insane, but yes.
Good luck, Sonic.
Stay safe, Mario. No worries, let's go. Well, what do you suppose we do now?
What Sonic said. We've got to keep the emeralds safe.
So, back to Angel Island then?
Yep. Gotta hide the goods and whatnot.
Won't Eggman and Bowser look for us there?
Nah, it should be fine. To the island!
You know, things have been pretty normal since the fight ended. Do you think Sonic and Mario are okay in the past?
I'm sure they're fine. Even if Mario was a little freaked out by it, he's probably calmed down by now.
This is the freakiest thing that's ever happened to me! And that's saying a lot. Oh hey, there's our destination. Oh, thank God.
All we have to do is sit here and relax while they do what they need to save the day.
I feel like that's a commentary on recent Sonic games.
Oh boy, more fourth wall jokes. Still, it's weird that we're all doing our part by just sitting here. Also,
guys, relax. Everything is going to be alright.
I found you, you meddling kids!
I knew it. I freaking knew it.
Give us the emeralds or die. I don't love you.
I will kindly ask you not to steal my line, thank you very much.
Great. What do you want, Eggman? Where's your machine?
Above the island, about to drop an attack on you unsuspecting heroes! Wait, I'm ruining my own plan, aren't I?
Indeed! Everyone, run!
Aha! Got you!
And in a place where we can see the whole robot, too. Convenient.
Cower at our entirely visible creation of death!
This is bad.
It was nice knowing you all.
What a way to go. Now I'll never get to tell Sonic that
Trust me, he knows.
he still owes me $5.
Well, that was unexpected.
Will you all stop blabbering?
We are trying to conduct serious villain business here.
Right! What are we gonna do against these guys?
Dig 'em out.
Actually listen to me next time?
Also? Don't we still have the emeralds?
You are absolutely correct! Why didn't I think of that?
Sometimes geniuses have their off days.
Yo! You got a plan yet, or...?
Yeah! We're gonna use the emeralds to fight you, put a spotlight on some characters that didn't get to be in a climactic battle before, you know?
Gotcha, carry on then.
Thanks for your patience! It's morphin' time!
Seriously?
Let's just get this over with. Party pooper.
You're gonna regret what you've done, Doctor.
This ends now.
We're gonna crush that tin can of yours, and then I'll slam a fresh pizza right on the ground in front of you, Bowser, just to rub it in.
You wouldn't.
I will admit, it did hurt me to say on a physical and emotional level.
Other generic hero line about stopping you.
Oh my god! I feel so much more powerful now!
Same here. This is exciting.
Rouge, why didn't you transform?
Because I just know that using the emerald's power like that will turn my fur purple or something, and that look would not work well on me.
What about Yoshi?
He doesn't have enough sprites.
Stop stalling, holy sh...
Very well then, attack!
Curses! 4 foiled again.
Our new robot is dead.
Yeah, it turns out it wasn't so useful without using the emeralds as a power source. Speaking of the emeralds...
Man, it's annoying when they scatter like that.
Whenever we come up with another evil plan, we'll have to go looking for them again.
The reward is great, but looking for them can be a real pain sometimes.
Yeah, let me tell ya, I'd be happy if we never had to collect those things again.
What just happened to everyone in their world? What was the cause? Did you notice the improvement in audio quality? I'm just thankful that as the narrator I made it out fine, but that was pretty weird. And it looks like nobody's around to say this, so tune into Season 5 of Sonic and Mario to find out.
So yeah, happy 10th anniversary Sonic and Mario, even though it's past the 11th anniversary now, and I in fact released the next season's opener for said 11th anniversary. I'm explaining too much.
This is like the first one that we did in a while, right?
Yeah, it was a year and a half between episode 36 and this one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 4 already. Nah, screw it. I'm gonna stay till 4:20.
Smoke weed every
It's
day.
4:20.
I
Smoke weed every day.
I had to write that one a bit of a hurry too, because I delayed the 5th season for a year due to that big old stomach trouble I had last year. So I was like, I fucking need something for the 10th anniversary, man. But
I don't remember if it was that video or like maybe a few ones before it where I just stopped like pitching my Eggman voice down.
The first episode that you didn't pitch your Eggman voice down was in 36.
Okay.
You did use your old Samson Meteor mic at least for a couple of the episodes before that, but you were still pitching your Eggman down.
Mm.
And then before that was like your very low quality headsets.
Yeah, well, you know.
That's how it be at the time.
Yeah.
I love Trip's comment.
Part of me
Listen
is
off.
like,
Oh, sorry, go on.
part of me is like, can I just go back and re-record all of those?
And, you know, whenever I can get the old files off of my computer, I want to do Sonic and Mario remastered, so I am going to ask you to re-record those lines whenever we can get around
Thank
to
fucking
it.
God, because then I can actually watch them.
Watch them and not feel embarrassed.
Mm-hmm. Basically.
Yeah. I get you on that one. There's definitely some ones that I'd like to re-record too. Like, as much as I complimented the 3-parter that you wrote for season 2, my God, I really did not do your Sonic being tortured with the sight of High School Musical justice with that shitty fucking scream I did. Skull.
Also, I love...
Oh, go on.
Oh, sorry, go on.
No, you go on.
Jeez.
I think you're gonna say the thing you were trying to say earlier, but please do.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a couple of comments in the chat I love, and Potato Eclipse, in reference to Rouge not wanting to turn purple, asked, did she insult Blaze indirectly? And it's funny you should ask that actually, because that's not how I read it. But when I voice, like when I did the lines, like after a few takes, I kind of heard it and I was like, oh yeah, it does kind of sound like she's insulting Blaze. So then I did a couple of takes where she was like, I can't exactly remember how I worded it, but did a couple of takes. Well, I was like, I mean, it looks fine on other people, just not on me, or something along those lines. But just the way I did it, it didn't really sound good. So I didn't end up using those takes, and obviously neither did Skull. But I mean, it's up to interpretation. I just read it as Rouge just doesn't think purple would specifically look good on her, but it looks alright on other people.
Being purple!
I love being purple. And then Chirp's comment, little known fact, holy shit, stop stalling was actually Rabid's reaction when reading the script.
It could have been. I don't remember.
That's one of my favorite jokes in the whole series. Holy shit, stop stalling.
Did he say holy shit?
I did, but I think you cut me off like
cut
midway
me.
through.
Oh,
yeah,
right,
sorry,
yeah,
it was
yeah.
stop stalling, holy shit, and then
Right,
and then
yeah.
on, yeah.
I got. That's how I wrote it.
Stop stalling, holy shit.
Yeah. Trust me, I did it intentionally. As far as Rouge's line is concerned, I know I got at least one comment about it on the video. I forget who wrote it,
did you?
but someone else was also like, "Is she insulting Blaze?" And the way that I wrote that line was just like, Rouge doesn't think that purple is her color.
Yeah.
No, she's not insulting Blaze. She's insulting Big, obviously.
Well, now we know why Big was never in it, even though the real reason why is more than likely because, as far as I know, there isn't any like Sonic battle / advanced styled sprite sheets of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds about right. Also,
That's a
yeah,
damn shame.
I'm okay at clips. I just have to talk quiet because it's very late. So yeah, don't worry. I probably sound shit, but I'm actually perfectly fine. I'm just not talking at normal volume.
Yeah.
Are you right outside your parents' room?
Well, no, I'm in my own room, but I mean, I don't know. I think everyone's asleep now, but I don't want to risk waking people up, so.
Okay, I should be more specific, Saturn. It's not her fur color.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Rouge can wear purple just fine, right? But she like
yeah.
As far as like coloring herself purple, she just doesn't think that would work.
She does not, in fact, love being
I do not
purple.
want to be a recolor.
It's my own original OC, Bluge the Bat.
I'm my own original character, Bluge. I'm sorry, that was terrible.
Oh no! I'm inexplicably inflating again!
How embarrassing.
How embarrassing.
I'm still
Also,
here.
Yes. Freaking when I first watched, this is gonna sound random, but it's not. When I first watched Husband Hotel and I heard the Egg Boys, I was like, holy shit, that's the Blonic guy.
Yeah.
I know he's done other stuff, but all I could hear was Blonic. I was like, holy shit.
Fucking Yukino Joe, man.
That's the one.
Or Uncle Joe, as he calls himself now.
I've seen a Sonic fan character of Rouge's sister and her fur is pink. Well, if that's what someone wants to do, then so be it.
That would be cute.
Rouge's annoying, bratty child sister.
I can dig it.
Well,
she constantly tattles on their mom for not letting her share shit.
And then Saturn, like immediately after I made that joke, was like, she's mainly an SFW fan character, and I'm like, oh, well, that was a very different thing than what I was trying to say.
FBI, open up.
No. Saturn, you could have just not did that detail.
Maybe it was a warning in case anyone wanted to look it up. Like, oh, Rouge has pink sister. That sounds adorable. Looks it up. Oh no, I regret it.
Oh no, tits!
Well, like,
Oh no, not the titties.
I have to imagine that multiple people have done that concept.
Oh, of course.
Though if it's NSFW, I gotta imagine. I don't know. I had a joke, and then I lost it.
That tends to happen.
Oh, no problem, Shannon. It's understandable.
Yeah, I'm not ripping you for real. It's just a coincidence. My mind immediately went to bratty kid sister, and then like the truth of it was much different.
Oh no!
Purple the Rouge.
Purple the Rouge.
Batface the Rogue!
Oh my god.
Rogue
I
and
remember
Amy
that.
Tennis.
Oh god, I get both of those references. I just had to find them to explode laughing.
Hard to believe that the
That's the
creator of
guy.
Batface the Rogue and Nipples the Enchilada has worked on Sonic in an official capacity for years now.
I know. It's amazing.
Olivia Runting says, "My lunch is here. Many pizzas." Hashtag Pizza Squad. In fact, here, let me validate what you're saying here by putting this emoji in the chat. Pizza and Dr. Pepper are the meme foods on this channel.
Yes.
I had pizza yesterday, but it wasn't a mini one. It was an actual size pizza.
Bitch, get on my level. I had pizza today.
Well, now I just feel ashamed. I had pizza like 2 days ago.
The fuck is wrong with you?
And yeah, I know. Thankfully, I did think to ask my mom for some more frozen pizza, and I can have some tomorrow.
That's not good enough.
Rabid, I'm full on mozzarella sticks and Arby's today.
Rabbit's just like, that is unacceptable. You have failed the
Unacceptable conditions!
Oh, Jesus.
Beautiful.
1 million years dungeon!
Trip, just to remind you, Dr. Pepper is the famous 23 flavored soda, which has lots of spin-off products, such as Diet Dr. Pepper. However, that's not the subject for today's video. In fact, the subject for today's video is celebrating 2,000 subscribers.
I thought it was hot Dr. Pepper. Now I'm disappointed.
Nah, we'll save that for hot Dr. Pepper guy.
I'm not mad, just disappointed.
Thanks, Caroline. Nobody else seemed to get my reference.
No, I got it. Don't you worry, Mr. Man.
Okay.
Rabid, if
no, I got
Rabid's
your reference.
good at two things, it's high voices and screaming like a fucking maniac. So Lemon Grab is the perfect character for him.
Yeah.
You're right.
Dr. Pepper is actually Michael Jordan, mainly because it's the greatest soda of all time. It's the soda goat.
Yeah. Where's the lie, though?
It's a trick. There is no lie.
Fuck, you're right.
Also, there was a comment I was going to read in the chat and I've lost it.
Oh,
There's
okay.
a couple, actually.
That's like the one thing Rabid can't do, Trip. Trust me, he's
The
tried.
shark puppet scream? I don't think so, no.
As a consolation
God,
prize,
that's
he and I both can go, yeah!
Yeah! I can't scream like a prepubescent boy, I'm sorry.
It's a very screechy scream.
This is my attempt. It's gonna be so perfect. Are you ready? Yeah. There you go.
Oh man, that
Full
was
on scream.
that was fucking spot on perfect.
Affirmative.
Oh god. Oh, there's the comments. I found them. When we were talking about cats, Potato Eclipse said, yes, Blaze is good kitty, give her a ball of yarn. I approve of this. And Trip said, sleepy lyrical meeting the kittens last night was wholesome. It was. I nearly cried. I was like, oh my god. Because he missed it, Skull. We had a VC chat and
Yeah.
he screen shared the Junie with the kittens, and I was like, oh, this is the best thing.
I would have joined that one for a bit, but I was writing up my constructive criticism for the Ask the Sonic Heroes episode at the time.
Fair enough.
So, next on the list here are videos. I think I'm gonna start winding things down now. Last few videos of the stream before we get to the Q&A fun time hangout sesh. Just having a look here at the My Thoughts folder. Fuck it, why not? From September of last year, it's Why I'm a Sonic Fan. Though actually, it's 17 minutes long, and Miracle said that he was gonna leave it 4:20 his time, so that's in like 5 minutes.
Jesus.
Are you gonna be leaving during this video, or?
Well, it seems like everyone's asleep. I don't hear much movement around, so I'll just stay as long as I can get away with.
All right. So, Why I'm a Sonic Fan. Let's go.
Everyone, skull902 here, and since I've finished my LPs of the main classic Sonic games, for the playthroughs anyway, CD's extra video coming sometime, I wanted to take a look back at my personal history with the franchise. Since the classic games are super nostalgic for plenty of fans, I thought it'd be the right time to do this video. Credit where it's due. I was also inspired by Clement's Why I Like Sonic video and a really nice writing by Simph called Sonic's Big 20, both of which I'm putting in the description. With that said, let's get into it. The first thing I can remember about the franchise is waking up one day in 1998 at the age of 4 to the credits of Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog playing on the local UPN station. I vaguely remember knowing it was Sonic, so I must have gotten a little familiar with the Blue Hedgehog before, probably through other airings of the show or commercials or something. Then, in the summer of 2001, while taking a trip to Toys R Us to look for Dragon Ball Z figures, I happened upon Resaurus's 12-inch Sonic figure. I remember saying, "Hey look, it's Sonic," in a way that was hopefully less annoying than Tails' line delivery in Heroes. I remember the commercials for Sonic Adventure 2 Battle very vividly when the game was coming out for the GameCube, and the first time I ever played a Sonic game, it was SA2B with my older brother at a kiosk at that same Toys R Us. He wouldn't tell me how to jump off the Ramson City escape once he found out. Cheating motherfucker. Anyway, in 2004 I watched an episode of Sonic X, Satellite Swindle specifically, and remember being entertained by it. I'd see him pop up on G4 every now and then, and I attempted to play some games on Sonic Mega Collection Plus when my school got a PS2 as part of an activity center thing that classes could reserve. I swear, none of those games would start no matter what button I was pressing. It was weird. But with that bit of exposure to Sonic I got between 1998 and 2005, I never became a fan of Sonic. There was some interest, but never enough to go asking my parents for a game or a toy or anything like that. Let me tell you what made me become a gamer. Christmas Day 2001, my family and I received a Super Nintendo from one of my mom's friends as a gift. Amongst the other games included with the system, we were given a copy of Super Mario All-Stars plus Super Mario World. I loved Donkey Kong Country and DKC 2. I got some entertainment out of Pac-Man 2 and Space Invaders, but those 5 classic Super Mario Bros. Titles, including the best 2D platformer ever made in my opinion, were what made gaming one of my favorite hobbies, and once I first played it, I was a Mario fan for life. Even when my interest in playing waned a little bit for close to 2 years, I would never turn down a chance to play me some Mario. I didn't even get another Mario game until 2.5 years later. That's how much this one cartridge had me sucked in. Now, did being such a big fan of Sonic's #1 rival have an impact on my interest in Sega's series? I don't really think it did, but maybe, who fucking knows. What I do know is that Mario was my favorite series in gaming, but that began to change in the early goings of 2006. It must have been around February or March 2006, but around that time frame I got familiar with a kid that rode the same bus as me who nearly always brought these weird-looking Sonic plushes on the way to school and back. He and I made up some silly stories with them, and he, as well as another kid, told me a tiny bit more about Sonic X. I caught a small glimpse of an episode on TV during this period, where Amy got freaked out after painting over Espio's face. I couldn't have channel surfed at a better moment. These events would lead me to gain more of an interest in learning about the series. Not to a super high extent, but it was there. I'd be invested if a commercial came on or I saw something on G4. I even thought Sonic 06 looked interesting after seeing a pre-release showcase of it on the network. Oh, how stupid I was. I remember the commercial for Secret Rings really well at the start of 2007, watching TV super late at night during a pretty bad period in my life. It gave me some good vibes, but maybe that's because all the Wii commercials at the time were great. Early on in 2007, I also played Sonic 2 for the first time on a Genesis at my middle school. I remember having problems with the spin dash because I'm really dumb like that, and Chemical Plant was just impossible. So I got a little more Sonic experience, but I wasn't a full-fledged fan. The internet would change that a few months later. See, throughout my life up to that point, I almost never had consistent internet access. Sometimes I would connect to AOL on dial-up and go look at sites like WWE.com or Power Rangers Central when I was a kid, but nothing too extravagant. I only saw a little bit of YouTube during its initial rise into popularity, so getting a computer to finally gain consistent internet access in February 2007 was pretty cool. We had to send it back to the shop to get fixed almost immediately, but once it came back, I created my first real YouTube account in March. Most of my first couple months were spent watching wrestling videos, but later in the spring I discovered YouTube Poops, plenty of which had Sonic content in them. From there I did some searching into Sonic-related content and found a very dear friend of mine who gave me the beginner's course on the Sonic franchise. I remember her telling me the plot to Episode 9 of Sonic X over the course of about half an hour or so in a chat room. She made a bunch of music videos that I liked. I started watching Sonic gameplay and speedruns, reading about Sonic on Wikipedia, looking into other fan-made videos and all this other stuff. With her influence, as well as the research and fun I was having looking into the franchise, I got hooked. I became a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog in May 2007, which coincided with my becoming a teenager. That summer was incredible getting myself acclimated to the series. I remember watching episodes of all the TV series in multiple parts, the immersion I felt viewing the OVA for the first time, my little brother and I getting into Sprite comics. My older brother found a way to read the Archie comics and I read through the first 50 issues. It was amazing. Sonic was what inspired me to make videos of my own for YouTube, and yeah, they were horrible Movie Maker slideshows, but I was having fun. Then, around the series anniversary, the Backbone port of Sonic 1 came out for the 360 and my older brother got it. I had my own save file on there and didn't get past Labyrinth Zone. I tried to do the achievement of beating the game without dying, but accidentally save stated when I was drowning and it was too late to save myself. I didn't get a whole lot of opportunity to play on the 360, but in the fall, my little brother went to GameStop and brought back the copy of Sonic Mega Collection for the GameCube that I had requested. Now I could play a bunch of Sonic's games all on one convenient disc. Sure, I sucked ass at those games, but unlocking new content and looking at the galleries and stuff was super cool. In November of that year, I got my first bit of Sonic merch as an early Christmas gift. A set of 5 5-inch Toy Network plushes of Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, and Shadow. Then, a little later on, I got a second set of plushes, 12-inch versions of the characters I had before, as well as Eggman and Big. I wanted to make stupid plush adventure videos with them, but thankfully never got very far with that idea. I just couldn't get enough of this series, man. That would continue into 2008 as well. Aside from briefly having a copy of Heroes for the PC, which we lost soon after we got it, I didn't get any new games for a while. Most of the year I remember the hype for Sonic Unleashed and being sad I couldn't play any version of it. At least I got to play the 360 demo. But then, finally, on October 14th of that year, I took a trip to GameStop and got a copy of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Finally got it after watching those commercials so many times, and wow, what a fun game that was. Sure, the treasure hunting stages and some bosses got frustrating for a first time playthrough, but the Sonic and Shadow levels would always make that stuff worth it. The Chow raising was super fun, it had a brilliant soundtrack, and it would eventually become my favorite overall game for a time. Then in early December I got the GameCube versions of Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog. Heroes was a fun time, even if I never even beat Team Sonic's story before the memory card got corrupted. And Shadow pleasantly surprised me. Yeah, it definitely has its flaws, but I actually like the base gameplay for the most part. For Christmas, I got a copy of Sonic Adventure DX, and I loved it nearly as much as Adventure 2 for a lot of the same reasons. Now, I'm god-awful at video games, and it will take me a while longer than most to beat some of them. But something clicked when I played SADX, and by my standards, I actually beat it fairly quickly. I started playing it on Christmas Eve and finished up Super Sonic's story in the early morning hours on January 2nd, 2009. Now, this wasn't just a run-of-the-mill beating the game thing for me. This was the very first video game I ever did beat, and believe me, after 7 years of gaming, getting that final hit on Perfect Chaos was so cathartic. My little sister was around to see me beat the game and we celebrated, as calmly as we could so we wouldn't wake anyone up. It was a great feeling and gave me the drive to get out of a point I was stuck at in SA2. I had the same feeling beating SA2 on February 21st that I did beating SA1. I finally did it. After all this time, I was capable of playing a game from the beginning all the way to the credits. I had gotten a Dreamcast in early 2009 after the one I got for Christmas was dead on arrival, and I pretty much immediately went to beat the Dreamcast versions of the Sonic Adventure games as well after I had finished up their GameCube equivalents. Then, things stayed mostly the same over the next 3 years. I always wanted more, but the games I had were enough to keep me engaged and satisfied. That's until I got an Xbox 360 of my own for my 18th birthday in 2012. Had I originally gotten the $300 console like I wanted, I would have been stuck with a copy of Halo Reach. But noticing that Sonic Generations was $30 at the store I got it from, I decided to get the $200 console instead. The very limited 4GB of storage I got would bite me in the ass later, but I'd say Generations was worth it. I had to pack away my other consoles for the new setup, so I'm honestly glad it worked out. Playing a Sonic game which was still relatively new at the time was amazing to me, and I loved that game to death. Beating it in the morning of a bright, sunny summer day just before going to hang out with a friend was one of the best feelings I've ever had with a video game. I added to it by getting the HD version of Sonic CD by Christian Whitehead. Aside from the Metal Sonic fight, I was surprised by just how easy that one was in comparison to the other classics, which I thought were pretty tough at the time. My desire to beat them was still there though, and in November of that year I decided to give the Genesis controller and Generations a shot and played the Sonic 1 port they included in the game. It was a bit of a struggle and I ultimately got the bad ending, but I beat it. I had beaten the original Sonic the Hedgehog and I was once again in a celebratory mood. I considered it one of my biggest gaming accomplishments, up there with beating the adventure games or Super Mario Lost Levels. Little did I know what was in store for me just a couple months ahead, because that feeling I felt couldn't compare to the ones that I got from my first playthrough of Sonic Unleashed. I had a cup of coffee with Unleashed when I was 15, owned it for 6 days as a birthday present before my mom returned it. I didn't have a 360 of my own and she thought my older brother and I were going to bicker over me playing it, so back to GameStop it went. That made me fairly sad. For Christmas that year, a buddy of mine actually got me another copy. He had a 360 at his house and I told him to keep it there in the meantime so maybe he and his own brother could try it out. Fast forward 3.5 years. I've had my own 360 for a little while now, my friend has since become super busy with his job, and I was looking for a new Sonic experience. I had asked him every once in a while for a couple months before he was finally able to give the game back to me, and I started playing it on January 28th, 2013. From then until I beat it on March 10th, I was in for something I hadn't expected. The sense of immersion I got playing through Unleashed was absolutely incredible. Anyone who watches my channel might know how much I love Star Fox Adventures. I got similar vibes playing Unleashed as I did watching my older brother play through that game. I don't know if it had anything to do with them both involving a broken planet you need to put back together, but it just felt so grand, exciting, and magical to me. I loved Sonic's daytime gameplay, just as I did Generations. I actually liked the Werehog levels that had more to do with platforming than combat. Hell, I didn't even think the metal collecting was that bad. The game had all these wonderful locations to roam at both day and night, human characters that were engaging and had charm, the plot was big with a perfect balance of comedic and grounded moments, the music was beautiful, maybe with the exception of the Werehog's battle theme constantly blaring, and the intentionally bad rendition of the World Adventure when you got an E rank, and the graphics were absolutely gorgeous. Why can't Sonic games be this pretty again, damn it? I definitely felt it with the adventure games as well, but Unleashed gave me such a bigger sense of that immersion I was talking about. Star Fox gave me the same sense, difference being that this was my own journey now, and it felt truly amazing. So much so that it became my favorite video game overall for a while, and is still my favorite Sonic game to this day. Aside from Unleashed and Generations, later on that year I did manage to get Sonic 1's good ending on the 360 version using that version's save state system. I still had much to learn, but would soon get that opportunity. Once I moved into a new place in the middle of 2013, I started playing on my consoles significantly less. This opened me up to emulators. My crappy old computer could only really run Visual Boy Advance and Kega Fusion, but at least I was able to play anything at all. I played a bit of Sonic Advance 1 and liked it enough, but didn't get anywhere close to finishing it, and VBA sort of became my Pokemon emulator for a while. My real Sonic experience with emulation around the time comes from Fusion. Getting Sonic 1's good ending without using the save states of the 360 version, and beating Sonic 2 as well as 3 and Knuckles for the first time, I could feel my skills at the classics improving. I was getting into game commentary at the time and recorded a playthrough of Sonic 1 for my group, Super Chaos Comms. It took me a while to get all the emeralds first try at the earliest possible time, but man was it rewarding to do so. I tried the original version of Sonic CD and wasn't really into it, so the main Genesis games were mostly what I had to play around with for quite a while. That and the occasional ROM hack. Mostly character swap mods for Sonic 1, but I also remember playing Sonic Mega Mix and Sonic Classic Heroes, then trying out some others when I had to start using my grandma's computer when my old one broke. So, for about 4 years, that was almost all I had. I did plug in my consoles and play every now and then, and when I got a Wii near the end of 2014, I soon also got a copy of Sonic Colors as a Christmas gift. The game's opening when you boot it up still gives me the good kind of chills. That was the first 3D game in the series I beat in a single sitting with my initial playthrough. 4.5 hours of game time, but I did it. I loved it so much I kinda let myself get sucked into the experience. Only a couple levels gave me trouble, but overall it was pretty smooth sailing. I was a little surprised by how quickly I beat it, but those 4.5 hours were a hell of a time just after New Year's. The story was fun, I liked most of the wisps. There was a lack of 3D gameplay, but I felt the game made up for that with its consistently good, fun levels. I'd put Colors between Unleashed and Generations for my favorite of the Boost games. Later on, for my 21st birthday, my buddy Josh gifted me a copy of Sonic Unleashed for the Wii. I still haven't played too much of it. Sorry, Josh. Then, near the end of 2017, I moved once again, got my own PC, and played Sonic Mania on Steam. Finally, after all this time as a fan, I got to play a Sonic game the same year it was released. My first playthrough wasn't so great, and I distinctly remember not being happy when I beat it. That changed once I got more familiar with it, but some of my thoughts remain the same. The level design isn't quite up there with the best levels of the originals. There are some moments that can really confuse a first-time player, the boss battles are hit and miss, and that combined with the special stages can make it a little tougher for beginners than it needs to be, but I still love the game. Once I got better at it, these problems lessened quite a bit and I can thoroughly enjoy a playthrough now. 3 and Knuckles still tops my list for the classic Sonic style, but Mania was a damn good effort and I'd be supportive of a sequel. With Steam and my own personal computer, I was able to download the adventure games and Generations and experience them for the first time in years, and what a blast from the past. All this time gone by and I still love those gems. So now, the conclusion. I love this franchise quite a bit. It means a lot to me. It's my favorite series in video games, and there's quite a bit of reason for that. The Sonic series, in some way, shape, or form, was something I could go back to when I needed something to help me when I was feeling down, be it playing one of the games, watching the cartoons, or someone's LP, you name it. I really like the atmosphere and the characters, and that in turn helped me expand and improve on my writing. I love writing fan works for the franchise, mostly parody skits, but hey, it's fun. I don't know if I'd like writing quite as much if it wasn't for Sonic. Not to mention, most importantly, many of my best friends, too many to remember off the top of my head, I also met through some kind of connection to the series, and those friendships I hold very near and dear to me. You all rock. To put it simply, Sonic's left enough of a mark on me to be responsible for a great deal of the best memories and moments in my life, and I guess I'm just a grateful fan. And trust me, I'm not some kind of purist that likes everything Sonic. I know people are entitled to their opinions, but I do think the series as a whole has become underrated thanks to some bad games in the bunch. So when I see things like Johnny bashing Sonic Adventure 2, or Egoraptor playing the games badly on purpose to make them look worse than they really are, or especially something egregious as IGN's review of HD Unleashed, I feel a bit of a compulsion to defend what I do like about the franchise, even if I might inject some comedic bits here and there. Of course, I don't want to be obnoxious about it either. I just hope that there's a couple people out there who are willing to listen and respect my side of the debate as well. So that's why I'm a Sonic fan. If you feel so inclined, let me know why you like the series down in the comments. I've been skull902, thank you for watching and have yourselves a wonderful day.
Oh boy, longest video I showed on the stream, and it will be.
Yeah.
It will be the longest one, by just a couple of minutes. But there we are. That's my story up to September last year.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Oh, thank you, Miracle.
So, new Sonic game win.
Yeah, really. We were supposed to get news in March, Sega.
Fucking virus.
Yeah, I mean, I can get them delaying it for the 1 month, but I don't understand why they don't just fucking do like Nintendo does, and just have it like a direct style sort of pre-done thing. It's not that hard.
Because Sonic Team isn't smart.
No, the answer is obvious. The reason they don't do what Nintendo does is because Sega does what Nintendo don't.
Ah,
you know what? You got a point
see.
there.
Sorry.
You know, Skull, since you did a Sonic one of these, do you ever think of doing a Mario one? I mean, I could. I feel like it kind of wouldn't live up to the Sonic one though, because there's not as much to go by. Like I haven't beaten nearly as many Mario games. I mean, I've got plenty of fucking good memories about like Mario and whatnot, and Mario is like my gateway into gaming. But I don't know. We'll just have to see. Perhaps for like Christmas next year, that could be my special, since that's like 20 years after I got my Super Nintendo and became a gamer.
I could probably do a Mario video.
Ooh man. Ooh man.
In fact, I probably have more fondness for Mario than Sonic, despite my username.
Like it's that I still haven't beaten Mario 2. That's the only one on All Stars that I haven't beaten yet.
Yeah, well, you see, fuck Mario 2.
And
imagine beating a Mario game. This meme was made by Noob Gaming Gang. I don't know.
And I still haven't beaten any of the 3D ones. So
What are the hood? What are the hood? What are the hood at?
That's where I feel like I don't know if I'll have enough to say.
No, I'm still here, Trip. I is still here.
Definitely gonna have to try 64 out like sometime. What was that nice PC version that just came out?
That is totally 100% authorized by Nintendo.
Oh, totally.
They definitely didn't take that off days after it was released.
Oh no, definitely.
It never happened. Okay, I seriously love Super Mario 64, and it is probably one of, if not my favorite Mario. But I've never, like a lot of games, I've never completed it on my own. I've had to have help, a lot of help to get to the end. And as a kid, that was basically just, I did a few things and then my brothers just played the rest of the game file for me because they just did the majority of the actual work.
It's one of the best games that you can beat in 5 to 10 minutes.
I mean, if you're really skilled at it.
Yeah, with some glitchiness.
Exploit them glitches, kids.
With all them glitches and... Yeah, mainly just the glitches.
Yeah. If we're doing it legit, then yeah, it's going to take a good bit.
Bouncing intensifies.
So long, Bowser.
So long, Bowser.
Saturn was saying I can't wait until April for the next announcement. I don't think that they've specifically said that they're going to make the announcement in like April next year. It's just that like they delayed it from March and said that they were going to do it in April, and then April comes around and then like they've indefinitely delayed the Sonic news since. And
the last I saw of it, Sega's like, we don't fucking know when we're gonna do it.
Yeah, it's rather frustrating.
Yeah. I don't know why. It's like you can't just make an online announcement like literally everybody else.
Yeah, really.
Including yourselves for things other than Sonic.
Yeah, god damn it. God damn it. With all capital letters.
Yeah.
God damn it.
And then Carolyn said, I realize as much as I love Sonic, I think my favorite series is Sly Cooper. I wouldn't know much about Sly Cooper. Cooper.
Sly Copper.
Sly Bippity Doo. I did not get much PlayStation
Sans
experience growing
clever.
up.
I will contribute to this by saying I like Sly Cooper. That's it.
Gotcha. I would have gotten to you sooner. I was having a drink. Miracle, you have a PS2. Did you get into the Sly Cooper games?
I did not, sadly. I know nothing about them.
Oh
but,
man.
But
no,
they're
they're
furry animal platform games.
But I've got a few PS2 games. I've just barely played any of them. And yeah, I actually have a copy of Sonic Unleashed for the PS2 and I still need to play it.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, yeah.
So I've barely played SD Unleashed, and you I guess haven't played it at all. So owned the games for quite a bit of time, both of us respectively, and still
Yeah.
haven't had the adventure.
I remember playing SD Unleashed for you by putting my iPad like in front of my TV.
That was a good time, actually.
Yeah.
Those are some entertaining Skype calls.
Yeah, but when we still use Skype, that'll tell you that how long ago that was.
Yeah, like around 2014 or so. Jesus.
Yeah.
So long ago. But something that's far more recent than that are the final two videos I'm showing here before we head off to Q&A. These videos are from this year. So something that really helped me along to this 2,000 subscribers milestone here is something of a collaborative project, and by collaborative I mean I asked for permission and was granted. I really liked the scene when I read the comic, and I asked, like I said, for permission, got it, and put together this here dub, my first and so far only comic dub. That would be of the opening scene from issue 14 of The Murder of Me. So, without any further delay, let's get into this one.
Yeah.
Sonic? Is that you? I can't believe this. Why are you wearing a cape? And gods! Is that blood on you? And what's wrong with your teeth? Sonic? Why are you so quiet? Oh, I have blood on me too. Great. Where are we anyway? How did we get here? What happened to you? I'm so lost. I don't remember anything outside of our talk in my shop for the most part. And I was such a jerk back then. Ugh. My head is killing me. That star in your hands. I followed it after I woke up. It guided me to you. I can even feel it from here. It's nice and warm. But it seems you really need it, right? Especially since we're both in this. Cave? A secret base? Ugh. Creepy hieroglyphs here too. You know, Sonic, it seems that after all this time, we're stuck together through another mysterious adventure. Isn't that funny? When Eggman was attacking our villages, you saved everyone, including me. Remember when you used those Chaos Emeralds to power up that one time, and you turned yellow? Sonic, that was incredible!
You can't win forever, Sonic. You're going down one way or another.
Keep dreaming, Eggman. At this point, I'm pretty much unstoppable.
What did you call it? Supersonic? Do you think we could use those gems again? Yeah, who am I kidding? You especially, don't need any jewels to bust out of here. Right, Sonic? Alright, I need to get you out of here. Sonic, it's me. I know I was not a good friend to you. I should have never yelled at you. But I'm not going to hurt you. I'm going to get you out of here. You want that, right? Then you have to trust me. See? I have you. It's just like old times, eh, Sonic? Only this time I'm carrying you to safety instead of you carrying me. Isn't that a twist? I wish you would talk to me.
And then that, like, shot up very soon afterward to being my most viewed video.
Well, well, well. Is this a popular comic?
Yeah, it is. It got the signal boost because, you know, again, I got the artist permission and she liked it and gave me all the nice promotion. And then I started, like, seeing the views go up on it. And it was basically responsible for a big, huge stretch. I went a month where every day had at least 1,000 views, and the vast majority of them were that video, and I was like, Jesus Christ. Got a big, like a big spike in subscribers. It was crazy. Done by GGD, who is a part of the team working on the IDW Sonic comics, actually.
Yeah, I remember her.
So that was really nice to get the permission to do that one, and it was a fine time working on. Blah, blah. If I can only fucking words for a moment. But I kind of like the editing job that I did on it and everything. It was atmospheric and spooky and all that. I think it fit the scene. The only thing that I would change is that in one of the panels you can see, like, Sonic is silent for most of it, but there is like one part where you can see, like, he's scrunching up and going or, you know, like making some kind of a noise, and I wish I would have put something in there to demonstrate that.
Put in some Foley, you motherfucker.
For sure, but the Murder of Me fan base treated me, you know, very nicely after that came out, and then I got a whole bunch of comics treating me as if I were making the official comic dubs, which I am not making the official comic dubs for that series. You can find it over on the Xylo Cave channel. Please stop asking me for the rest of issue 14. I don't have it.
It would be the one video I don't play Eggman in.
Well, don't take this the wrong way, but I kind of see you as like a wacky comedy Eggman.
I probably could have tried a serious one if you asked me.
You know what? I'm sorry, man. Can we hug it out?
Yeah.
Virtual hugs.
Pat.
I'll ask you next time, man.
But yeah, it was Hyper voice acting, right?
Yep.
He was a nice guy. I haven't talked to him since like Super Wars days, but
Yeah, we worked with Hype before, and he and I reconnected since we were both a part of Sonic Linked, and he's the voice of Eggman in that show. So I was like, "Hey,
Oh.
man, I like your Eggman voice. Can you do this?" And he was like, "Oh man, Murder of Me, yeah, sure." Very nice of him to do. And then once again, I got to give Sky the big shout out there because Amy very much carried the scene. And so the person voicing her needed to do a lot. What is Murder of Me? The Murder of Me is a fan comic made by GGD. It's about like some crazy shit goes down, basically. So like way back in the past, there are these like three gods, and their designs are based off of Sonic, Shadow, and Silver. And basically, it's like they all went bad, but one of them, I guess, had regrets. And so, like, God, how the fuck do I explain this? It was written by someone pretty young. So it's got kind of like a, you know, the same sort of confusing writing a bit like Sonic and Mario and other such things that are done by people literally and like.
I don't want to sound offensive, but like just from that little bit of the comic I seen from that video, it seems like edgy fan fiction.
It certainly started that way. And like I guess once you get that ball rolling, issue 14 is the current one. So but it's like I guess like the one that had regrets made the spirits of Sonic, Shadow, and Silver, and then there was a prophecy that they'd be born later on, and then they are born, of course. Everything up until the end of the classic games is canon to the series, but like then like the god that had regrets and the other one that so far hasn't really had all that much of an impact on the story. Like they get killed off. The last god, his name is Xylo. He's like fucking super mega evil. Just completely irredeemable. He shows up like right around the time Sonic Adventure would be happening. And then all hell breaks loose essentially. And it's been about that way ever since. There's a lovely, wholesome, heartwarming family issue where Sonic kills his own mother from the Archie comics.
Yeah.
She's possessed by him, and Sonic like this whole time is like, "Mom, I don't want to fight you," but she's possessed and like is like far gone by then. There's no saving her, and so like something happens and then she like crumbles into dust and then that sets Sonic off and gives him like evil god powers and shit. It's crazy. It gets pretty goddamn crazy.
You know what I've actually been thinking of for the past couple minutes?
What's that?
Remember that Sonic Sprite comic you showed me where like the first half of it was like just ripping off Family Guy jokes and then the second half was like an actually dramatic story?
Yeah.
That was something.
that was a really weird read.
Yeah.
Hello, I am back.
Hey, Miracle.
Fuck if I could remember the name of it, but I do recommend reading it, just, you know, for the experience.
It just like you get thrown with all these fucking sex jokes at first, and then like all of a sudden halfway through it turns into a coherent, fairly well written story.
Yeah.
Hey, remember that one time where Sonic harnessed the power of complete raw hatred for like 10 minutes and then never ever again? You mean Dark Sonic?
That's overstating it. It's at least 10 seconds.
All right then, let's test them out. All right. Thanks for stopping by, Mighty Nighty.
See ya. And that sure is an interesting concept that they never followed up on. Thanks, TMS.
Yeah, really. God damn it. They really should do something. And it's unfortunate too, because like as good as Ian Flynn is from all that I've seen from him, he said he thinks that Dark Sonic has no writing potential. Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Oh yeah, well, I mean, he's free to be wrong.
Dude. Yeah, it's just straight up wrong.
And you know what? You have your opinion. I can respect you for expressing it, but big disagree. Big old disagree. But just past 2 hours here on this, and I'm gonna get to the last video that we're gonna show off before we're getting to Q&As.
Oh my god.
The most recent sort of special thing that I've done up to this point, it took me quite a bit to get my Sonic Adventure DX Let's Play all well and together, and a lot of the reason for why that was because there were plenty of jokes and gags that I wanted to include in it, and that included like full-on skits that I wanted to attach to the ends of certain parts. So like we have machinima and gag dubs and all that. And I feel like they came out pretty well considering my editing experience up to that point, and I felt like I was growing as an editor.
Yeah, from like the few of these that I've seen, I feel like this is like your best editing so far.
Yeah, like I watched some of them back and I was like, oh my god, I edited these. I can't believe it.
And getting off the conversation for a second, Josh asked a really important question.
Oh, what's that?
Do you know why we stopped the car?
I'll get back to you on that one once we start Q&As again.
The feels when I don't get the reference.
Parappa the Rapper.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now I get the reference, and now I hear it. Do you know why we stopped the car again?
That's because you just got your license. You gotta do it again. All right, everybody. But yeah, like I felt myself grow as a video editor doing these, and I hope that anyone who watched them liked them as well. But here we go. It's going to be the Let's Play Sonic Adventure DX skit compilation. So once again, most recent thing to come about from this here channel in terms of like big old projects. So here we go.
Characters of the Sonic franchise, the time has come. Your most difficult task awaits you.
Where's that boy?
Hey everyone, Hedgehog coming
Watch
through.
where you're going.
Hey girl, you like my jig?
Get fucked, loser.
I like being petted.
You will be handled by perhaps YouTube's worst Let's Player, skull902, as he performs a playthrough of Sonic Adventure. Monkey Dude, have mercy on your souls.
You think we'll make it, Brian?
Tails, I'm a reasonable man. This guy's pretty bad, and it does seem his gameplay's got a good chance of ruining your reputations. But I'm also a charitable man, so if that does indeed happen, I'll set up a foundation for your benefit.
Ah, we've got this. Bring it on!
Let's play Sonic Adventure DX skit compilation. It's thinking.
Is my Dreamcast fucking talking to me?
Sonic Adventure.
I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna jump, man!
Sonic, wait! You have so much to live for!
Like what?
Chili dogs, rings, speed, I guess?
Why are you so concerned? You never cared about me anyway.
If that were true, I wouldn't have gathered up all your friends to help you out.
I barely know Big, and that's a chow you stole from a dumpster.
So?
I don't know why I'm here.
Okay, never mind, Big. Everyone else cares.
Yeah, Sonic. We'd be missing a big part of our family if you did this.
Tails is quite right, Sonic. We all care for your personal well-being.
I'm still gonna do it.
Listen to us, Sonic!
Yes, Sonic, I don't think you should do this. It seems dangerous. I've made my decision and none of you are gonna stop me.
Sonic, wait!
Give me a good old punch, God.
No!
Ow.
What the...
Hey, could you let me down?
Sure, yeah.
What are you doing?
So I'm going to the club tomorrow. I was gonna ask you to come too.
Greetings, Mr. Iverson.
Yo, Taka, what you doing? Practicing for tonight's performance with Master Peyton.
We're going to raise the roof, as it were.
It ain't about that, man. We ain't talking about a performance. We're talking about practice. Practice? How silly is that? Why are we talking about practice?
Because if you don't practice, you'll get your ass kicked. Now get up and tell your friends.
Let me tell you guys something. This gig we're going at the club to tonight is gonna be off the goddamn hook. All fresh and new with your modern day graphics. This ain't gonna be no Genesis crap, no sorry. Well, I'm so excited for tonight, I'm gonna wildly gesture until something happens. Oh yeah, boy! Hey, let go!
You think he's excited?
I have
Hey, kid, get your mom on the phone.
Coming?
Give me phone, comrade. Boy, go get your mother.
Freaking hockey players.
Hello?
Hey there, pretty lady. You like the club, no?
Ooh.
Can't even get to my own show.
Tickets! Get your tickets! I ain't giving you a ticket!
Why not?
Look at that crazy ass way you drove in here! You're getting banned, son!
But I always drive like
We want tickets!
Oh, Sonic and the Cocaine Duo are performing soon.
Ulala, you going?
I'm down.
Do the hammer! I'm dancing all weird!
I'm drunk off my ass!
Stepping up the show while you motherfucking haters
Sumo wrestlers can rap with basketball players.
Sonic!
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 Too fast!
Oh my god, Tails! Tails, are you okay?
What?
Sonic, you're killing the show, man!
Sorry, dog. Got that ass on the mind again.
That was some good ass.
Damn Skippy.
Sonic Adventure.
You know, after having that near-death experience, I've been enlightened. I want to live.
That's awesome, Sonic. We're all proud of you.
You guys want to watch me swing across the crocodile pit?
Go for it, Sonic.
Here I go. Yeah!
Go, Sonic.
I feel so alive.
That's great.
Are you guys seeing this?
We see you, Sonic!
Why am I a cat? Could you please land already, Sonic?
Yeah, recycling the footage of you swinging is getting kinda old.
Sure thing, guys.
Oh no!
Sonic!
I can't swim. Ah!
Someone get him some help!
No!
Sonic died a tragic death that day, very shortly after finding a new appreciation for life. Rest in peace, Sonic the Hedgehog. Gone, but not forgotten.
Dreamcast!
Hi.
Hit it.
Yo, what's up? It's your main man Knuckles, and I'm gonna give you a little taste of the KTE life. Starting off with my ledge. Pretty nice hangout spot. Then here, we've got my tree, which I can hide in to pop out at unsuspecting enemies. It works really well, as you can tell. Now I'll get out and show you the rest. Hey! Hey, I can't get out! Someone help! So, here's my little hut.
But that's my hut.
Shut up, Big! We're pretending, remember?
Oh, sorry.
It's a nice place to relax and get some shut-eye, you know? But this is far from everything. Let's go. Yeah, I bet you guys don't have a temple, do ya? This baby's got a lot of space, mostly underground. Has a giant pool, a big old living room, a really nice bathroom, and a huge bedroom with neat art. I hide here too in case any icky girls come around to try and give me cooties. They'll never find me here. I'm so rich, I even have a second ledge, complete with ladder and minecart. Why don't we just take a trip and see what else I've got? Here I've got my bath. Everybody needs to get clean, but I do it in style. Here's my own personal train. This baby won't go anywhere unless I'm in it. Oh, and I have a raft too. It kinda sucks. This is Tails' workshop. He pays me rent to work here.
Is that Knuckles?
Bail! Bail! Now we're here in my own personal cave. Pretty neat, huh? Not as neat as this secret second minecart. Where does that go, you may ask? Let's find out. Yup! I have my very own Chow garden. People pay me, Grandmaster K, to have their Chow raised here. Well, that about does it for the KTE life. I hope you enjoy.
Knuckles, none of this stuff is yours.
Why do you always have to ruin everything when I want to look cool, Sonic? God! Well, that was embarrassing. At least I'll always have you. And maybe that's all I really need.
Knuckles, I need your Master Emerald. Can I have it?
I don't see why not.
Amy Rose will now take the stage for the Flippy Stuff competition.
An absolutely prestigious event, Gerald.
That's right, Gerald. Let's look at the tail of the tape.
Amy comes to us from Station Square. She's been a pro for the last 2 years and is looking to prove herself here tonight, as she debuts the move she calls the Hedgehog Hammer Twirl, where she will smack the ground with her hammer and use the momentum to launch herself in the air.
Many are excited to see it in motion, Gerald. Experts are predicting her to finish 5th in this event. I'm getting word that she's about to begin. Let's take a look.
3, 2, 1.
Amy with a nice start. And a beautiful execution by the pink girl.
Let's get a replay on that one. As you can see, she has no fear whatsoever, flawlessly hitting the hammer and vaulting into the air.
Let's get a word from our judges.
What an objectively, undisputedly perfect performance. She gets a 10 from me.
It was nice. 10.
How would you even know her performance was well done? You weren't even looking.
You are correct.
I am only a robot. My life serves absolutely no purpose. I spend every waking moment of my existence trying to find a way out of this inescapable cage, hoping that I might one day be free. But even if I did manage to get out, would I even be able to live a normal life? All I know is being locked in this prison. If I escape, I am free, but if I'm free, I am clueless. It is a mystery that will haunt me for the rest of my time in this world.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a perfect score.
Amy Rose has won the silver egg.
Truly a day to be marked down in history. Let's hear from her now as they start to play her national anthem.
I would just like to thank everyone who helped me on my journey. My parents, my coaches, my agent, that one guy in the sports films who always doubts you until you win. Everyone, I did it all for you. See you all next year!
Within this jungle there lives a truly majestic creature, one whose purpose isn't clearly defined. It is a simple beast, but its way of life is anything but. This is the tale of what scientists call the Big Dumb Purple Cat. The Big Dumb Purple Cat makes its home in the jungle, but will oftentimes venture far outside its habitat. Most of the time, the Big Dumb Purple Cat will wander aimlessly throughout the land, even if it won't fit. Even though it is mostly going about without intent, researchers have discovered specific behaviors. For example, it seems to enjoy fishing for frogs, which it will try to use as a slave. And despite being a cat, it does seem to enjoy swimming, even in frigid temperatures. That is a pool of raw sewage. They've also found that the Big Dumb Purple Cat has a particular way of taking out its frustrations, in a way that clearly shows its lack of intelligence.
I'm angry.
The Big Dumb Purple Cat does take time to relax, however. Nobody knows the thoughts that go through its head, but they have noticed patterns. It seems to like relaxing at what we can only presume is an abandoned McDonald's restaurant. Though not much is known about the Big Dumb Purple Cat, it is an undeniably interesting creature. Thank you for joining us today. We hope you've learned something.
I can't wait to be on TV.
Before swimming, one must get familiar with the pool water's temperature. Test mode engage. Ah! My tootsies.
So what did you learn from this experience?
Trust water even less than I already do. I even stopped drinking it. On an unrelated note, I've been getting tired out really easily lately.
If the Master Emerald breaks, call the Ghostbusters.
Self-defense is a good skill for a woman to have these days. My preferred method? A good whack.
Fishing is a good way to reunite with lost friends.
As a robot, it is not our creator that makes us who we are. Rather, it is the plot-relevant animal living inside. Only in death are we truly free of control. But of course, we will never experience it.
All's well that ends well, right? Also, Sonic looks great in the shower.
No, Tails. That is wrong. Are you aware of how much damage was done to Station Square? The billions of dollars they're putting into decades-long rebuilding of their city? Your insensitivity and perversions disgust me. Sit in the corner and think about what you've done.
I deserve it.
And there we have it. All the videos that I felt like showcasing for this here event. Thank you everybody for getting me up to the big old milestone, the big 2000 as I put it to Simf yesterday.
Yay.
Good old Y2K.
I know, right? But yeah, that'd be all the videos I wanted to showcase. Like I said before, Saturn is saying, I wonder how the SA2 skits are going to turn out, considering there's no hub worlds. I have faith in you, Skull, to figure something out. Yeah, I got something figured out. Don't you worry.
Child Garden, there you go.
I was Damn it, I was gonna make that joke. You beat me to it.
Don't you worry, Saturn. I got this. I'm gonna put an image in here so that we're not looking at a black screen this whole time.
I'm going to take a piss.
Time to take a piss.
I get that reference.
Yeah.
Freaking Donkey Dude introduced me to that, ironically.
Yeah. I think he showed me too. I I fucking love the way that the video starts out. He just gets right into it. Time to take a piss. Okay. So I'm gonna show off a bit
Also,
of
Donkey Dude. Sorry, go on.
I'm gonna show off a bit of a piece of fan art that I was given by the great Waluigi647 as a commemoration of the 2,000 subscribers being hit there. So there we are. Let's just make sure that this fits in the screen. Okay, good.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's a big mishmash
awesome.
of characters that have some kind of relation to my channel, and the SA1 LP I'm seeing, as well as what I presume to be his avatars somewhere. Yeah, it's a
Oh
skull
my god, he
model.
has Jeffrey the Totodile. This is
Oh
beautiful.
shit.
Oh my god, you're right. Yay.
Look at that fucking
looks
dapper ass Squirtle.
he does look very prim and proper.
Yeah, that's the that is the fuck, what's the Pokemon called? It's the Yamascat Squirtle from Pokemon Go event, because me and Waluigi both play Pokemon Go, and the Totodile next to him I can only assume is his buddy Jeffrey.
Gotcha. But thank you, great Waluigi, for this here bit of fan art on with the congrats and all that. I think that the bandana and like the skull indicators here are like drawn on, but he did make a 3D render of me from what it looks like, and that's pretty cool.
It looks awesome.
Cheer, buddy. So, this being the Q&A segment now, questions, comments, concerns, complaints.
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
Well, there have been studies on the subject.
I predict.
Well, everybody knows the definitive answer is 3 times, and then you get fed up with it and bite it off.
A 3.
The answer is at least 1. There you go. Big brain time. As shown by Knuckles' pose there, he's got his hands.
Why, yes, Morty. 9 times 5 is at least 40.
Skull looks cool. Well, thank you, Leon. Yeah, I think that Great Waluigi did a pretty nice pretty nice job capturing the skull avatar there in 3D.
Damn right he did.
Quite thankful.
Well, I gotta say, Sonic looks like he's dead inside. And so does Knuckles.
Knuckles to me is like he's holding his hands out like this is big brained.
He's delivering me the present that he had no money to buy because he lives by himself on an island.
He looks like he was in the middle of hugging somebody, and they've long since walked away, and he's just stayed in that stance.
Oh my god, oh, poor Knuckles. You just
It's like
can't
that
deal with
feeling
the
when you
fact
want to
that
say that you're okay, but you're really not.
Yeah.
you gotta pretend like everything's fine when you know it's not fine. Poor Nux. God, this picture just gets better the more I look at it, and the more the more I absorb it. It gets better.
Chaos is staring straight into my soul.
And
Oh my god, you're right.
and Chaos is plotting something, and it's scary because he's got multiple versions of himself hanging around.
Yeah. We have Chaos 0, Chaos 2, and Perfect Chaos. Just skip straight to it.
Saturn says, I have a complaint that Sonic wasn't thinking about Amy's ass in that skit. I kid. Maybe.
I see we have a Sanemi shipper in here.
Just you wait until the next game. Wink.
That sounds exciting.
God, very quiet Amy does not sound correct. Oh.
Guys, I'm trying not to wake my parents. Don't make me be too loud.
Oh my god. Dude, please, can you do like a mom Eggman? What does Eggman's mom sound like?
Oh god.
Yes.
Mama Robotnik. I have to think about that one.
Quit yelling! I'm trying to go to bed!
Beautiful.
Have you done your homework?
Stop talking to your friends on Skype. Come on, Mom.
I can do whatever I want, Mom. I'm 57 years old.
Don't be insulting, Mom. I use Discord.
You see, it's a chat room made specifically for gamers.
Beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful.
And Greg's just like, no, Ma, I am an epic gamer. I use Discord now. And she's like, I'm so proud of you, son.
Mom, the meatloaf.
Oh god, Rabid, I have a great suggestion.
Yeah.
Eggman and Mama Robotnik, but it's the bit from Steamed Ham's like, it's just like, son, the house is on fire. No, Ma, that's just the northern lights.
Son, the house is on fire! No, it's not, Mother. It's just the Northern Lights.
Every once in a while, I will just randomly quote, Seymour, the house is on fire. I think that's my favorite part of the whole Steamed Hams bit.
It is. Oh, Mother, that's just the northern lights.
Aurora Borealis and this part of the world at this time of day.
That's a very close second.
Located entirely within your kitchen. Yes. Can I see it? No.
No. Actually, no, that might be my favorite.
Well, let's see. I was trying to go from old Jewish mother, but still sound largely like Eggman. So yeah, sure, I can see it sounding like Marge.
Yeah.
That guy says, localized entirely within your live stream. Yes.
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 Yeah,
Call me?
No, but you're in the live stream. Paradox.
Old Marge or current Marge? I don't...
Yes. That's my answer.
I don't recall her sounding too much different over the years. At least not anything to a significant degree like Homer.
Marge in the more recent episode sounds like she can barely do the voice anymore.
Well, she is pretty old.
Yeah.
So.
True that. Dr.
It's
Marge
upstate New York kind of terminology. Oh, well, I'm from Syracuse, and I certainly haven't heard anyone use that. Oh, no, it's an Albany thing.
Oh, I see. It's an Albany expression. Valhalla's a good game, Saturn. That's all I have to say about that.
Shout out to Trip for the best idea, Dr. Marge Botnick.
Oh, God.
Okay. Utica. Yeah.
Yeah, Utica, not Syracuse.
You know what? I wanted to say that, but I was like, oh, God, is that right?
I'm from Utica, and I've never heard that expression. I've never heard that anyone.
I tend to think of Kentucky too because I'm from there. Oopsie poopsies.
Wait, okay. Here's where I may have been fucked up. Is there... There is a Utica, Michigan. Okay. I'm not crazy. So every time I think of the word Utica, I think, oh, Michigan.
Yes, I am Mr. or Miss Crestline Iceberg, or however you pronounce that.
He be a Kentucky boy.
Yep.
He's secretly Colonel Sanders.
Now that you have revealed my identity, I'm afraid I'll have to kill you.
No!
With my Kentucky Fried Chicken!
Colonel Sanders the badass. Fired from at least 2 jobs for getting into fistfights.
Colonel Sanders was a fucking G, and nobody can change my mind.
Someone once pointed out that when you look at the Colonel Sanders logo, like obviously he's got like some bow tie thing, but now all I can see from someone pointing it out is it's just a little stick body with a very detailed head.
Well, you see, Mr. That Hat Guy Josh, fried chicken is turning all the frogs gay.
It's turning the fucking frogs gay.
The fried chicken grease is turning the frickin' frogs gay.
You son of a bitch, I'll kick your goddamn ass!
But wouldn't it be turning the chickens gay?
Well, the chicken's are already dead.
Oh.
So they cannot be in a state of gayness any longer. Unless, of course, you're feeding the chicken fried chicken, in which case you're fucking disgusting.
The chickens are so fucking stupid they'll eat it anyway.
Well, yeah.
Well, that, children, is called cannibalism and is, in fact, frowned upon in most societies.
Let's see. Some people pronounce Colonel Sanders as literally colonel. Well, you see, I'm kind of retarded.
Uh-oh. I'd just like to make the argument here that nobody took Alex Jones seriously, so, you know.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, good. But, like, actually, I don't know where I was going with that. I'm tired.
Mood.
I thought Alex Jones was a perpetual meme machine.
That's what I get, like, the vast majority of his audience was there for, was just to, like, meme the shit out of
They
him.
were there for just for the memes.
Colin L. Sanders.
Colin L. Sanders. God.
How do I English?
Here's how to get somebody from Kentucky particularly upset. Hey, Rabid.
What?
Louisville.
I mean, that's technically the correct way to say it, even though we say it wrong.
Wait, how does... Is it not Louisville? What's the other way?
Around here we pronounce it Louisville.
Yeah, it's named after the French King Louis. I forget which one because there were multiple, but some fucking reason Kentuckians had to try and put their own spin on it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And I remember when you told me that, I was like, yeah, that makes sense to me.
And then of course you get the occasional special type of person who would pronounce it Louisville.
Louisville. Yeah, they're special, aren't they?
Oh my
fucking
god. Okay, so...
fucking Louisville.
And
but, like, my sister once told me... Oh god, my brain just went, the world is going wrong, but that's not where I was going. Now my sister told me about a friend that she has... This was only like about a year or two ago. Like called Lewis, and I just assumed like, oh yeah, Lewis is in like Lewis, but it actually was the other spelling. I was like, but that's Louis. She was like, no, it's Lewis. I was like, who the
Excuse
fuck?
me.
Who's the fuck? I'm so confused. Why would that be Lewis?
It's a pretty common spelling for Lewis.
That's the first time I've ever seen it as that though, and it was only like I think a year or two ago, and I was like, what the? I was just like, I mean, yeah, I know now it's pretty common, but just it was so mind blowing to me. I was like, Nani?
And as I was gonna say earlier, if I had a quarter for every single time somebody asked me if if around here we call Kentucky Fried Chicken just fried chicken, I'd be a millionaire.
Well, now I need to know the answer to that question.
Well, and just to wrap up the whole Louisville debate, I guess, no matter how you pronounce it, just be happy that you're getting it closer to the way it's supposed to be pronounced than like any legitimate attempt at that one Welsh town that has like 873 consonants in it, and like, just change the name of that city already, please.
Oh, I just shortened it to Clonfair, but yeah,
It-
Clonfair, million letters, silly, go. That
Yeah.
one.
And
There's
to
that.
answer Josh's question, 9 out of 10 times it is you, yes.
There is that clip of like the weatherman doing it apparently perfectly, and hats
I
off
saw it and he nailed it. I was like, holy shit.
hats off to the weather guy, but he's probably like the only person alive who can pronounce that name.
He's actually not. My stepbrother and stepsister can pronounce it perfectly. I'm like, how? And they can spell it off, but like, I don't know if they still can.
It's
But,
it's
like,
probably the most convenient thing for them ever to have a short form name for that place, because good God.
yeah. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if they still can, but my stepbrother and stepsister, when they were younger, could spell that place letter for letter perfectly and pronounce it perfectly, and I'm like, what?
Nani the fuck?
Nani the fuckst? Trip said, at least you don't live in Arkansas where everyone intentionally fucks up your state's name because they think they're comedic geniuses.
Oh, do you live in that place called Arkansas?
I was gonna read it like that just for the lols to like So
I'm
the
sure
rest of
you
it, I
haven't
thought-
heard that 50,000 times.
The only funny version of that is that one meme where she's like, America, explain! Why is this Kansas and this not Arkansas? America, explain! That's like the only funny
Vine.
version of it.
Why did Vine have to go?
If you're
When-
Arkansas, then where's Arkansas? Okay, I'm heading out now.
Shut up. No, Luke, there's zero funny versions of that. But, oh shit, I forgot what I was gonna say.
It's
Hmm.
I get that feel too, though. Anytime I hear a joke about Detroit, it's like, yes, I fucking get it.
We're not Detroit.
First of all, it's not that bad. Secondly, trust me, it's been run into the ground. We know the place has been run down.
I mean, if it's any consolation, I know jack shit about Detroit, so if I ever went there, I wouldn't have any, like, biased opinion towards it. I'd just be like, well, I'll find out what's there when I get there.
If you
And
stick
make
in the
my own
downtown,
opinion on it.
you're pretty much good.
The consensus that pretty much everyone gives it is that it's a total shithole, but I've never been there myself, so.
Thirdly, most of the jokes are about Flint now. I haven't really seen many jokes, but I think the sympathy is with Flint now. With that fucking
yeah.
water crisis.
Indeed.
Oh, okay. Trip put a joke down, so that's one that I've seen. Actually worked with someone who used to live in Detroit. I was actually surprised at what she said. I mean, it's not to say that there isn't some bad stuff. I mentioned this, sometimes, but like every time that I've ever gone down there, there's this big stretch of highway where you see like all these like abandoned warehouses, and stuff that like the city's just sitting on their hands as far as like what to do with that space. And that's like that could be a whole bunch of new business instead of a big huge district of abandoned buildings, you know. Uh it fucking sucks that nothing gets done with that. There's so many abandoned homes and everything. Like it's fucking depressing. This used to be like one of America's, biggest, fanciest, nicest metropolises.
Yeah, Motor City.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, I've
it had
heard
to go to
people
crap.
say that. Big rip.
Well, RoboCop lives in Detroit, so it's not all bad.
That's very true.
Drugs.
There is going to be a statue of RoboCop in Detroit. I wonder if it's been put up yet.
Bitchin'.
Oh my god, that's fantastic. Why am I only just hearing about this?
Good shit. Good shit.
Good shit. Oh my god, no, you know what is good shit though? So, I mean, I'm not sure if you have, but I'm guessing you heard about when the protests came over to England, that a statue got toppled and thrown into the river. I don't know
Politics
if you heard
miracle.
about it. It's okay. I'm not gonna go into the politics of it. I was just gonna say like.
Is it memes?
Yeah, it's meme.
Okay, if it's memes, it's acceptable.
Yeah, like one of the ways it got memed was that someone somehow updated Google Maps to change the location of the statue actually into the river, and just had the location set as the river. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Well,
Quell.
So if you looked up the if you actually looked up that statue on Google Maps, the actual like arrow that like pins it down. I don't know if it's still like that now, but it's actually set to where it got dropped into the river. I'm just like, holy shit, that's amazing. But I know, don't worry.
Not
I,
inaccurate.
And
I mean, it's technically true, but yeah, don't worry. I know no politics on this channel. I respect that.
What were you gonna say, Rabid?
The Toxic Avenger is a goddamn national hero, so yeah, he does deserve a statue. We need Toxie representation up in this bitch.
You know what rather surprised me that Dennis Rodman played for Detroit Crest, because I always associated him with his time in Chicago, and then I was like, oh shit, he was a Piston. Interesting.
Intriguing.
If not for his time playing in Chicago, it's been his interesting antics as a celebrity. Dennis Rodman is an interesting one to observe.
Yeah.
An interesting one to observe.
You could definitely
Like
say
a
that.
documentary.
Oh, bro, I would totally watch a Dennis Rodman documentary. If they did it like a nature doc. Oh man.
Okay, but I really want that nature doc of the big dumb purple cat now. We need more episodes of that.
I think I just about exhausted the possibilities of what can be
you're
done.
probably right.
At least with at least with like vanilla SA1. If somebody wants to make like map mods for me just for the purpose of machinima, then I'm not gonna say no.
Yeah, when you played the skit compilation, I actually hadn't seen all the skits yet. I'd been meaning to, but I was like, you know what, this will be a good chance as any to see all of them. Because the last one I'd seen was the KTE life. And I was like, I need to get around to it.
I saw that in the chat. You were like, "Oh man, I didn't see this one." Wait, yes I did. Okay, now here's where I didn't see it.
I'm pretty sure the
Yeah,
latest one I had seen was
the Tails one somehow, like where he just ribs. I was like, how did I forget that one? It's amazing.
I love that one. You could have done a skit with Beta Windy Valley. I mean, maybe. For the LP specifically, I kind of wanted to keep it to things that I could just do in the vanilla version of the game, or at least as vanilla as someone would count better SADX as being. It's literally a mod to make it as vanilla as possible.
Yeah. It basically is by this point.
Yeah. Trip and chat. Give me fun, comrade.
You were way too embarrassed about that trip. Your performance was fine.
Yeah, we were talking about it the other day, and he was pretty embarrassed by it. I was like, dude, you did great.
You're your own worst critic.
That's very true. No, we're not talking about you specifically recording stuff. I'm talking about like when I was filming machinima for the LP, Josh.
Because vanilla is the definition of basic bitch.
Vanilla's like it's like a colloquial sort of thing for just
Cream's mother
being
is a basic bitch. Confirmed.
Yeah. Have you seen proof otherwise?
It just means bare bones, standard, that sort of thing.
Not to like diss the flavor of vanilla or anything, but I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, of course. Like the flavor is delicious.
Vanilla is a canvas flavor. That's actually a fairly interesting way to put it, because like you can mix it with like a whole bunch of other stuff, and like nothing ever really seems like a bad combination, unless if you're gonna
that's
be
why
a
that's why it's good for like a Sunday and shit like that.
unless if you're gonna be like a sin against nature and like mix vanilla with cheese.
That's grody is
I don't think anyone who would do that is actually like human. That's just me though.
That sounds like maybe something an alien would do. I enjoy these human foods.
Oh god, that was creepy.
How about I just mix this vanilla with the cheese? Nothing suspicious about these series of events.
Oh man, yeah, that should be like the Wallace and Gromit short about like them getting invaded by aliens as opposed to like them going to the moon or whatever. So like the alien does that, and then like next morning Wallace can be looking through the cabinets or in the fridge and be like, cheese, Gromit, where's the cheese?
Cheese, Gromit! What's the matter with Wensleydale?
That was a pretty solid British accent, I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't the right accent, but it was a good one.
Aardman Animation, give me a writing job, please.
Nothing suspicious about this at all. That had me laughing.
That's a character I've actually been doing with my mom lately, because like we passed by some like generic ass looking building called the Mobile Communication Center. It's just like this plain blue sign with like white typing on it. I'm like, it's just a mobile communication center. Nothing to be suspicious of. Just participating in normal human activities.
Oh my gosh. I've actually been playing I've been playing a lot of like alien themed, well not a lot, but like quite a few alien themed games lately. Like I played Jackbox a lot, so I've been playing Push the Button a lot, and I finally downloaded Among Us, which is similar to that, and it's good fun. I really enjoyed it. I did not enjoy being the bad guy in Among Us though. It's I completely suck at it. Killing people is difficult.
Your running joke there, Rabid, reminded me of one that my little brother said a couple years ago. It's like the perfect idea for a used car dealership commercial is like having someone act like somewhat suspicious but not like entirely enough just to make the commercials memorable. So like just like imagine the proprietor of the used car dealership walking on camera and just being like, "Hi, I'm Brad Human," or something like that. Purchase my motor vehicles.
Oh my god. Hello, I am Bob Human Person.
Hello, I am Bob, human from the planet Xylon. I mean Earth.
Earth.
I participate in normal human activities.
Well then, why don't you tell these boys who you really are, Zytar?
I feel sad for not getting that reference.
South Park.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't worry, Trip. That's my mood all the time.
I know who it really is. Red herring!
This isn't funny, Jones.
Of course, Eclipse, human in your name makes you more human.
Boys, we got him.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Oh boy.
My name is
shit,
Human
guys.
Man. And this is my wife, girl wife.
Yes, I am Mr. Husband Man, and this is my wife, Mrs. Wife Woman.
And these are my 3 children. Boy, female, and globulus.
Okay, how would you describe your wife? Vagina.
Love you. I'm still laughing at globulus, but vagina. Oh no. Boy, girl, alien. Reminds me of one of. I don't know if any of you have watched Bird Box before, but the main character literally just calls her kids boy and girl. I'm like, wow, that's so creative. Good job. Yeah, if I remember right, she gives them actual names.
Reminds me of I have had thoughts sometimes of being a shitlord and like getting a pet dog at some point and just naming it Doggo.
Okay, but the real way to do it is get a pet and then give it a name of a completely different.
That I've thought of that
Completely
too. Just
different.
getting a dog and naming it Cat.
And this is my dog. But you can call him Spot.
Yeah, we're just goofing.
Good boy, Crypto.
Is that a reference to Crypto the Super Dog, or am I being stupid?
Technically, yes, but we're specifically referencing Superman the Animated Series.
Ah, I got you.
Superman put Bizarro on a uninhabited planet and gave him nearly well. I was going to refer to the specific one as nearly extinct, but it's like the last of his kind. It's very lore based, but basically it gives him an alien to like have as a pet for companionship and all that.
And Bizarro named him Crypto after Superman's dog because Bizarro admires and very much wants to be like Superman.
Being a flawed clone of Superman and all that.
Yeah.
Well, that's sad.
What the fuck? Someone stole all my cigarettes.
What?
That's a reference to Penguin Zero's dub of one of the Superman versus Nicotine commercials.
Hi, kids.
God.
Why don't you have a smoke? Why am I doing an Australian accent? That was an English commercial.
I mean, it sounded English to me, so it's all good.
They all sound the same to me.
It'll make you look grown up. I will it? Oh no, I'm a British actor who's having a hard time covering up his accent. It's Superman.
The first one of those is my favorite because he throws nicotine like really fucking high up into the air and he absolutely died.
Yeah.
Oh god, I love hearing Americans do like really funny British accents because I'm like, it's true, I can't even criticize them. Like even if you do it like so exaggerated, you can just tell what it is, and you're like, you know what? Yeah, mood. But yeah, holy shit, the sun is actually rising. This is awesome.
Yeah, it's just about 6 over there. Speaking of British, it's raw. It's fucking raw. Gordon Ramsay. Now there's an accent
It's
that like
fucking raw.
there's an accent that surprised the shit out of me. Okay, so Gordon Ramsay sounds the way he does. You know, you hear him and he like when he's calm, he talks something like this, and then come to find out he's Scottish. What?
Yeah. Ah, Gordon Ramsay.
And like I've seen like members of his family in like documentaries and stuff, and they sound like they come from Scotland. So it's like Gordon Ramsay trained himself to speak like an Englishman.
Seems about right.
He probably did. Oh god, I love that Have you seen that video where they're interviewing him and his son, and they're like, "Can you do an impression of your dad?" And he's like, "Am I allowed to swear?" And he just looks at him. He looks so proud of him. It's like, "No, can you do an impression of your dad? Am I allowed to swear?" And he's just like, you can't even like be mad because it's true.
It's fucking raw!
No, you can't swear, you fucking donkey.
I love it. I'm trying to figure out like I get the first bit of Trip sent. Well, I'm British because you stupid Americans call Hadag like what's the Hadag bit mean? Am I being stupid?
Hand egg.
Hand egg.
That's what some people call football. Hand egg.
I've never heard that.
I've heard it a few times. It's not like all that common, but you know.
Yeah, this is my first time hearing it. No wonder I was confused.
Football.
Football. It's funny because that exact spelling of football is the Spanish word for football.
Yeah.
It's literally spelled like that. Football.
I've only ever heard it called football or American football.
Yeah, like to me, like football isn't just football is what you call soccer, and American football is what you guys call football. With like the brown pointy ball.
Yeah. The one that you only where the only time feet is involved is in the kickoff, but otherwise you hold it. Why do we call it football?
Thank you.
I feel like a fair thing to do is sometimes it's not a common one either, but some will call it gridiron, and I think that's fine. Like, should probably be called that.
The old pigskin.
Let football, let soccer be called football. Whatever. We have gridiron.
I mean, I think, yeah, like I think soccer is it's a cool word, but it's just pointless.
You play it entirely with your feet. Of course it's called football. That makes sense. What? I guess you sock the ball around, and that's why it's called soccer.
Fucking sports, man.
Yeah, fucking sports ball.
And it clips like handball, football, armball, belly ball. Oh, okay, I learned a thing. I've
You're
learned a
football, he's
thing.
football, I'm football. Are there any more
Is there any
footballs I
more
should know about?
footballs around and about? Meow.
Darn. I was gonna
Yeah, that's
follow
one
up.
of
I was gonna follow up. Is there any more footballs I should know about? And I was gonna go. Hi there, folks. John Madden here.
Oh
Hey
my
there,
god.
Peter Griffin here.
Oh god. Oh jeez. But no, that's got to be one of my favorite SpongeBob jokes ever. He's Squidward, you're Squidward, I am Squidward. Is there any other Squidwards I should know about? And then Gary's just like, meow. Also, Trip loves your, to quote, he fucking loves your John Madden voice.
Thank you.
And Chris says that is a good Peter Griffin, Peter Griffin impression. See, now it is my turn to words.
Lois Griffin is a slut. Hi there, folks. I'm Peter Griffin.
Peter Griffin. Peter Griffin.
Yeah, Peter Griffin.
I can barely even do Lois's voice, let alone Peter.
Oh, Peter!
See, that's... I literally have the vocal range to do it, and you still do it better than me. Peter. No, hold on. No, I could do better than that.
Peter.
Peter. Oh, God. No, I can't do it. It's not
Peter.
happening. Peter Gryffindor. I actually am friends with someone on Twitch called Peter Gryffindor.
Oh my god, how many people made fun of him?
No one, actually. The
Really?
community we're in is pretty wholesome, actually.
Hmm. Nobody made Family Guy references, huh? Alright, I see how it is.
I mean, yeah, we made Family Guy references, but we didn't, like, take the piss or anything. Also, Carolyn's favorite SpongeBob bit will always be, because I'd call someone whose job it is to do that job.
I know. Why don't we call someone whose job it is to fix it?
Yeah, that's a good one.
No, it's already been contaminated by the bad lemon.
It doesn't work. Oh, you know something else that doesn't work?
Oh god, have either of you guys seen Uncle Al's SpongeBob videos?
Yes. I
They're
saw at least one that
fucking
Rabid
beautiful.
linked me about plankton.
Oh, they're beautiful. His plankton's so spot on though. I'm like, shit.
Almost
So is
every
his
voice that he
Patrick.
does is so spot on. It's scary.
First, don't ask him to actually do SpongeBob.
Yeah, he actually finally did do a SpongeBob voice, and it's not great, but that's the joke. He knows it's not great.
His voice his voice matching skills are almost as good as Jim Cummings.
Yeah.
You right.
He even played Patrick in the SpongeBob anime dub.
What?
You fucking heard me. Have you not seen the SpongeBob anime that somebody made recently?
Are
It
you
is
seriously telling me there is a SpongeBob anime? Are you shitting my life right
No.
now?
That just came out like a few weeks ago.
Oh goodness, I need to catch up on that then.
Well, it's only one episode, so it's not going to take that long.
No, I can't do it.
Of course, can't forget the classic that introduced me to Uncle Al. Mr. Neutron, I'm not Jimmy. Here's $5.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, his Hugh Neutron videos are great as well. Goodness. I mean, I could only remember one of them, but it was that, oh god, what happened in it? It was great. I'm tired, as you could probably tell.
I'm going to go commit jump die.
Triple croissant. Oh, what was that video called? I'm gonna look it up now. I want to get the title right. Uncle Al Q Neutron. A historic battle, that's the one. I fucking love that one.
I am the Alpha and the Omega.
Fucking Cell versus Carl.
And my favorite part of that whole trilogy is when in the second one when he like charges up the Cell and his battle cry.
Oh my god, yeah, that one.
Cell Coon.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Wow, Kermit, that's great and everything, but I didn't fucking ask.
Also, the way I pronounce it's gonna probably fuck up the joke, but Eclipse says British pronouncing fork be like fuck. Or it can be fork.
Me thought.
It depends on where. It depends
like-
on
Regional
where.
accents and all.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you could definitely hear my regional accent there, cause like I say fork, cause like I mean like that or sound. It's like it's quite northern, whereas some people would be like folk.
Folk?
Yeah. I've never heard fork be pronounced fuck before though. That would be pretty funny.
One of my favorite examples of British accents is Michael Caine, who plays Alfred in the Nolan Batman movies. And people say the way he says his own name sounds like my cocaine. Michael Caine.
Does.
Or perhaps if you're not familiar with the Nolan Batman movies, then Nigel Powers.
Yes.
That's where I got my first exposure to Michael Caine. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. If you have an issue, here's a tissue.
Yeah, that sounds like something he would say. It's funny because, like, I think one of the earliest exposures I got to Michael Caine was the fucking Muppet Christmas Carol movie where he played Scrooge.
Yeah, I'd say that and Goldmember were my first exposures to him.
He's very versatile. I'll give him that. He's got that range.
Yeah,
he
Good
does.
actor, man.
Christ, I feel tissues would solve certain issues that people would want to keep quiet, lol.
Yeah, definitely don't have in hentai open another tab. Nope.
Well, we all know what Rabid's doing in the background now.
Oops.
Oopsie. Oh my god. That was quite fast for me, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I did one funny.
Well,
Oh,
I made a funny. Oh.
Mwahaha.
on those two notes, we have been going on for 3.5 hours now.
Oh shit! Really?
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
Yeah, a miracle for 2.5 hours of those 3. So I'm getting tired. Miracle's pretty
Yeah, same.
tired.
It's like it's past 6 a.m., but oh well, worth it.
So I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you everybody for coming along here to my 2,000 subscriber celebration. Rabid, thank you for co-hosting. Miracle, thank you as well.
Yeah, it was
Thank
fun.
you for letting me join very randomly.
Well, you
Actually,
asked, so.
There is something I'd like to conclude the stream on, actually. I just wanted to congratulate you on not only your 2,000 subscribers, but also on the premiere of episode 30. It was 39, right?
So
Of Atch.
it was 38 a couple days ago. 39's in October.
38, yeah. Yes, that's right. Sorry, 38. Want to congratulate you on that. I obviously stayed up, watched the premiere. Absolutely loved it. You did a fantastic job, and yeah, congratulations on your what 11, 12-year performances back. I think something like that.
I was the voice of Big for 11 and a half years.
Yeah, like bloody hell, like serious kudos to you, dude. You did great.
Oh, thank
We're
you.
gonna miss you a lot, but obviously you're not gone. Obviously, like you'll still be a very honored guest, and rightfully so. We all love you very much, and you deserve all the love on the 2,000 subscribers you got, and yeah, you've earned it, man. So, GG.
Thank you very much, and I loved all the fans coming by and showing their support and everything too. You know that's what made it the toughest about leaving. I think is all that, but I'll still have the fan interaction experience over there on Sonic Song every now and then.
I mean, if it weren't for fan interaction, we wouldn't have met. We met on the Discord channel, didn't we?
Yeah, we did actually.
Look where that ended up.
Crazy.
Pretty awesome. Indeed. But yeah, also your speech almost made me cry. I was like, oh, don't do this to me. But no, it was super beautiful, and yeah, you're definitely going out on a high note, and we're really proud of you. And like I said, congrats on the 2K. And yeah, just fantastic times, many exciting adventures ahead.
Oh yeah, very nice to hear.
Yeah.
Very nice to hear. Thank you so much.
And like Trip just said, you still got the Pepper Skull Army. Yeah.
Chill, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Me too.
And Rabid's been my my internet homie for like one of the longest periods of time out of all the long-term internet homies I've known. So he's been with me this whole way.
I'd say you're the oldest internet friend I've had that I still actually talk to.
We met
ultimate bromance.
Mm-hmm.
We're basically brothers at this point.
We are actual blood brothers, so you know, it's no big deal or anything.
Just, you know, we just got to get the blood test done just for confirmation's sake, but I think it'll come through positive.
Yeah, Rabid, you're an absolute bro, and you're a treasure of a friend to have. Same with you, Skull. I can see why you two get on so well.
Duh.
But no, yeah, I'm very honored to call you two friends and to be part of this channel and community. And yeah, like I said, many exciting adventures ahead. It's gonna be great. And yeah, thank you for having me here. I look forward to the future.
Well, thank you for being here. Thank you again, Rabid. And thank you to the audience. Hitting 2,000 subscribers, man, it really didn't take nearly as long as it did the first 1,000. So, who knows how long it's going to be before 3K? But we'll just have to wait and see. Until that point, I've been skull902.
RabidSonicFan.
I have been Lyrical, and I love you all. Thank you so much, and it's 6:15 a.m., so good morning/night.
Good morning to you all. Thank you for watching, and have yourselves a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.